Hello, lovely people. How's it going? I hope you're doing well. So, finally, I'm playing the final 2 character quests in Wuthering Waves, and then we're fully caught up, and then from this point, we will then just do the character stories when they come out individually. Very exciting stuff. So today, we've got Ling Yang's, I believe his name is, and we've got the Carlotta one. So I'm very excited for the Carlotta one. Apparently, the Ling Yang one is apparently the worst in the game. So, I'll be the judge of that today. So we might have the worst one versus one of the best ones. So that's going to be an interesting comparative to do. But we're going to do it. I want to play them both. I want to see what happens. So let's just dive right in and finally catch up in Wuthering Waves. Oh my god, it's going to feel so good to be caught up. And then obviously the new stuff's coming out. But, you know, I'll be caught up by that point. Oh, it's so exciting, isn't it? It's just lovely. Right, we're going to start with the Ling Yang quest first. It's called Wild Heart's Return. So let's start with that quest.
They say you have claws. We heard you can tear those monsters into
Whoa, okay.
Want to take a look?
Yes, please.
Okay then, here you go.
Candies!
Try some. I hope these candies can make up for not showing you my impressive claws.
See? He's not scary at all. Thank you, Ling Yang.
You're welcome. Do come by to see our lion dance show tomorrow.
I will. See you soon.
You smell unfamiliar, yet so powerful and so pure.
All right, calm down. Bit weird. All right. Do I smell funny? Are you talking to me?
You must be that famous rover. Hiya, I've heard a lot about you, and now I finally get to meet you in person. You can call me Ling Yang. Glad to make your acquaintance. Fare thee well, blessings swell.
I'm Rover.
You really are different from everyone else. So we've shaken hands. Now we're good friends.
Oh, do people not normally shake his hand? What are you doing here?
Our troupe is doing a big lion dancing show tomorrow evening, and I'm now doing some advertising.
Your troupe?
Yeah, the Lion Dance Troupe. We do cool lion dancing shows for parades. Oh, and lion dancing is a traditional thing in Jinzhou.
The Taiping musical.
We've got lots of activities in Jinzhou. I can't wait to show you. Oh, oops. Sorry. I guess I'm a bit hungry after rehearsing for a whole day.
Was there meant to be like a stomach grumble? I'm guessing there was.
Speaking of that, I should treat you to dinner. Let's talk over food. That'll be fun.
That's a thing in Jinzhou too?
Well, actually, yes, it is. Jinzhou people love feeding our guests. It's our way of showing hospitality. Get ready to be blown away by the amazing flavors here. But right now, I still have some other things to finish. I've been getting a ton of requests for private lion dances lately, and some happen to overlap with our big show tomorrow. And you know how important lion dancing is to the folks here in Jinzhou. Can't just turn them down. So, I had an idea. Why not combine all these personal requests into the grand performance? That way, everyone's happy. We can even customize the performances to cater to each client's needs. But first, gotta figure out exactly what our clients want. Rover, wanna come with me? We can go visit my clients on our way to grab food. I'll show you around and introduce you to our local customs firsthand. It'll be way cooler than just hearing about it from others. What do you say?
Nice, I'm in.
Great! Let's go!
Oh, he's got like a tail and everything. I didn't even realize. All right, let's go.
Okay, let me think. My first client's nearby. You might have seen them before. Just cross the bridge, keep going, and we're there.
Oh, this way. Of course, I instantly rang the wrong way. Of course I did.
Come take a look at our official merch.
Oh, sorry, wrong button.
Oh, you are...
Fivefold blessings grace your door. Good luck and fortune evermore.
Aw, the lucky greetings. You're from the lion dance troupe, I bet. Nice to meet you. Are you here for my grandpa's birthday party? I thought our reservation was tomorrow. Did you maybe mix up the time?
Here's the thing. People from City Hall already booked a lion dance show on the same day for soldiers leaving on an expedition.
I see.
But maybe we can combine your celebrations with this existing show.
My grandpa was a soldier too. He'd be so happy if you could do that for him.
Nice! Just double checking again. It will be your grandfather's 60th birthday, right?
Correct.
All right, I'll keep that in mind. Then I'll do 6 spins in a row as part of the celebration, which symbolize the 6 decades your grandpa has lived through.
What do you mean?
Means I'll dance around our birthday star on the poles. It's a special birthday celebration dance. 1 spin for a decade past, health and vigor forever last.
Thank you so much. I'm sure Grandpa will be happy to hear that.
Done. Now, on to the next client. I remember it's a young couple.
Yeah, that can piss off. I really don't want it. I hate that challenge. It's so annoying to do.
Blissful union, endless delight. Love eternal in thee a light.
Oh my, look who's here. Come here, Ling Yang. We're getting the wedding candies ready. Here's one for you. And this one here.
Blissful union, endless delight, love eternal in thee a light? Thank you.
Thank you for the candies. Actually, I'm here for that lion dance request you made. City Hall already booked a show for soldiers on the same day, so...
Really? So you won't be able to perform for us? We were both born and raised in Huanglong, so we've been super looking forward to the lion dance officiant ceremony during our wedding.
Is there anything special about this ceremony?
It's an interactive wedding ceremony.
Oh, that sounds kind of terrifying. I hate anything interactive and performative. I'm like, no, I just want to sit in silence to watch, thank you.
The bride and groom stand on either side of the lion dance performer. When the lion head opens its mouth, they put their hands inside and it bites down.
Right?
It's called settlement.
Oh.
It symbolizes an unbreakable bond.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, for some reason I was like, why would you put your hands inside a lion's mouth? And then I remembered it's not a real lion. I was like, they're just gonna bite their hands off. What an idiot.
I know this wedding means everything to you, and I don't want you to have any regrets. Your love is rock solid, and I can see that. The lion dance officiant ceremony would just be the cherry on top of your unbreakable bond. How about you two exchanging tokens when the lion head reaches the top during tomorrow's performance? It'll be a lively atmosphere with drums, gongs, and firecrackers bursting in celebration. Even though it's not exactly the thing you wanted, isn't it still a unique way to exchange vows in front of your loved ones?
Isn't this a bit last minute to be like cancelling on them? This just feels very disorganized. Like, why would they not have done this sooner? Not like the day before.
And it symbolizes, to the world's end, your hearts aligned. To the sky's edge, your fates entwined.
Oh, that's so sweet. My partner's a soldier in training, headed to defend our borders soon. The lion dance show for departing soldiers must mean a lot to him. Zhang, what do you say?
Sure. I'm happy to go along with whatever you want.
Okay. We'll need some more time to think it through.
No problem. I'll wait to hear from you. All All right. Just one more client to go. He's at the place where we'll be eating our dinner. Ugh, my stomach's rumbling again. Can't wait for a big feast. Here we are. This is the place. Hey, mister. Lion peppers on the beam. May your profits always stream.
Oh, hi. Isn't that the Lin Yang boy?
Perfect. I love when this game just has like a British accent. I love it. I love it.
What brought you here?
What brought you
My
here?
lion dance request.
Love it.
I heard you were getting a ton of requests. I hope you can still fit mine in.
I love it. Yes.
Look, I got the lion pepper and everything. Just waiting for you to put on the lion head and chow down at my store opening.
I'm not gonna lie, this voice sounds insanely familiar. I don't know why, but this voice sounds so familiar. You guys will have to tell me who it is, because like occasionally there's just been NPCs and they will just have like the most goated, well-known VA, and you're like, wait, what? Like, wait, what? Like one of the previous ones I liked, I kept saying how much I liked it, and they were like, oh, that's like one of like the famous VAs from like Final Fantasy 14, and I was like, huh? Like, yeah. So whoever this is, I recognize that voice. It's cool.
Sir, there's something I need to tell you.
Yeah, I heard. My thing conflicts with the performance you're doing for the soldiers, right? Will you have to cancel?
Exactly. So I was thinking we could incorporate some lion pepper elements into the show to make up for it.
Nah, no need to worry about my little shop, boyo. Just focus on your big performance. Oh, and you must be...
Call me Rover.
Looks like Lin Yang has made a new friend. Here, try this while you're here. A new snack I just came up with.
That NPC
Go on,
just
Rover.
staring.
Dinner's on me. Mr. Shunchai is a great chef. To really get to know a city, start with the food.
Don't mind if I do. Wait, that NPC. Oh no, he's back there. I was like, where's he gone?
Sir, can we share this snack with the audience during our evening show? No snacks, no show. Let me do something for you. Anything to help you attract more customers.
Oh my, that'll be my great honor. But...
What's the matter?
have you heard? There's a monster appeared in the wild recently. One they call the Jingle Beast.
This is really bugging me. I recognize that voice actor. It's definitely from some kind of RPG game, I'm positive. I just don't know where I recognize their voice from, but it sounds so familiar. Oh, that's gonna bug me. Oh, I need to... Please let me know in the comments if you know who this voice actor is, because I recognize it. Oh, it's gonna bug me now.
The Jingle Beast?
It's an interesting name.
Yeah, somehow the nickname sounds cute
Yeah.
even. But you know what? It does all the terrible stuff you can think of.
Oh, shit.
When hunting, it makes these jingling sounds. They say its tusks are over 1/2 meter long and its claws shred prey with ease.
Ooh, sounds a bit scary. It sounds scary.
No, that's not true. The Jingle Beast doesn't look like that.
Do you know it?
It's a friend of mine.
Wow. Actually, I need this one ingredient for my new snack. But the Jingle Beast has been messing things up. Can't find good meat anywhere right now.
Do you have any other ways to...
Well, there's only one place left to get it, and it's run by
didn't press
this
anything.
exile group called the Savages. Apparently, they're in cahoots with the Jingle Beast, and that's how they still have meat for sale. But it's crazy expensive. 5 times the usual price. It's insane. I'm just a small shop. How am I supposed to afford that? So, I can't make a lot of these snacks for you to hand out yet.
Are you okay?
Me? Oh, I'm fine. It suddenly struck me that there was another request to deal with. It should be right next to the tea house, not far away. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go. Sorry, Rover. I'll be back soon.
It's us.
Oh, that's typical Lin Yang.
Well, that was sudden. Before I could even say anything, he's gone.
You'll get used to him soon. He's spontaneous, always doing whatever pops into his head in the moment. He just loves helping people. You'll often see him sprinting around the alleys, lending a hand wherever needed. He's quick and strong. Nothing seems to faze him. He's been such a blessing to us. We do feel bad when he injures himself accidentally, though. He brushes it off and tells us not to fret. But even though he says not to worry, we still do. Rover, can you go check on him? Whatever you order at my place will be on the house.
Sure, I'll go.
Thank you. The tea house Ling Yang mentioned is in the residential area, just past the square. Keep walking and you'll find it.
Sorry, but I'm not the one you're looking for. I never made any lion dancing requests.
Rover, what brought you here?
I was worried.
It's not a big deal, really. Thanks for coming to check on me.
Are you in trouble?
I received a strange request from the Bay family. It didn't mention any specific requirements. Could it be your parents?
No, it can't be. Now, if there's nothing else, please excuse me.
Please, one moment. Bei-shi, do you have an older brother?
How did you know?
The client who called me had a mature male voice, and since he said he's from the Bay family, there's only one other possibility. Bei-shi, has something happened to you? I'm Ling Yang from the Lion Dance Troupe. This is Rover. You can trust us.
It's about my brother, Beiji. It's been a week now, and he still hasn't come back home.
A week ago? That's when I received this request. Was he acting strange the last time you saw him?
My brother and I stopped talking to each other a while back, after a big fight. I don't even know when he last left our house. But he still sends me packages from time to time. It's been a bunch of strange stuff.
This package has old angelica flowers. They don't smell good anymore. And these meats, they're almost bad, even though they're refrigerated. Anything else he told you?
He mentioned hanging out with people from the Savages in one of his letters.
Why didn't you inform the patrollers?
I didn't tell anyone because I was worried my brother would get in trouble if I reported it to the police.
Fair enough.
Yeah, the Savages seem shady. And there's talk of the Jingle Beast being connected to them. But the return addresses on these packages are all different. How are we supposed to find him?
We can go ask the package delivery people.
I see. Rover, you're so clever. Bei-shi, leave it to me. I'll help you find your brother.
Can I go with you?
I get it, Bei-shi. You really want to find your brother, but it's dangerous out there with the TD outbreaks happening more frequently. I can't guarantee your safety if we run into a spreading tacit field.
I can handle it. I used to be a member of the Pioneer Association too. Us pioneers never back down from a challenge.
You don't sound so confident.
But
If you insist. Okay, but we'll need to ask Rover about it. She is a strong resonator. With her, we'll be safer on our journey. To be honest, I don't want to drag my friend into this. But this is an emergency, and Bei-shi wants to tag along, so I'm asking a favor of you.
Rover, I know it's a big ask, but please help me.
Okay then, since you're asking for my help.
Amazing! Thank you, Rover. The guy who brings my packages is always the same dude, and I know where he works from.
Okay, let's get this dealt with. Rover, are you ready?
Let's go.
It should be around here.
Wait, there's someone calling for help.
Is there? Oh shit, there is.
Over there! The Hu Chiefs are attacking someone.
Oi! Oi! You!
Watch out.
Stop attacking people.
Very confined within limits.
I I can't wait to get dupes of him. He's gonna be so powerful.
Thank you. You saved my life.
He is like my most OP character at this point. It's so funny. It's really funny.
Are you all right?
Thanks for asking. I'm fine. I could have run away, but then the packages wouldn't reach their recipients.
Your professionalism is commendable.
Of course. We promise, we deliver.
Oh.
That's our slogan at Lalo Logistics.
Ah, we promise, we deliver. Our favourite Scottish character. That is an awful Scottish accent. But, oh, Lumi. I love how they even mentioned it this early on, I guess. Because this is probably way before Lumi, right?
We're searching for a missing person who used your service. Can you help us?
Sure. You just saved my life. I'll tell you everything I can remember.
Does this look familiar? Does this look familiar to you?
I'm sorry, but this doesn't ring any bell.
What's happened to her face? Look at her face. What the fuck? Oh my god, she's like melting away. Oh god. Quick, we're in reverse 999, run!
But we just checked the package tracker, and it said you were the delivery man.
Maybe it was a mistake?
No, there's no such things as mistakes in this world. What have you done?
I see. Well, we still have another question.
About the savages.
The savages. Yeah, sounds familiar. Do you know the Tingle Beast? That monster everyone's been talking about recently?
Do you mean...
You mean the Jingle Beast, right?
Yeah, whatever. That dangerous man-eating thing. It said that they know how to communicate with that ferocious beast. So people have been paying them to talk the Jingle Beast out of attacking humans. That's all I know, sir.
Thank you. But I've got one last question. Do you know where we can find the savages or the Jingle Beast?
Sorry, but we have our rules to follow. I cannot divulge details of our clients, but I heard the Jingle Beast is often found roaming in a campsite. It's somewhere near a broken tree on that mountainside.
Wow, that's really helpful, thank you.
Those working on the guard tower can often spot it, too.
I see. Thank you for answering my questions.
Sir, may I remind you, that thing is very dangerous. It's ferocious beyond your wildest imagination. Please be careful. And there may be more than one of them.
Don't worry. If there really was a second Jingle Beast, well, I'll have to see it for myself.
Delivery man thanks you and leaves.
Oh well, we didn't get anything useful from him.
We did learn something.
Yeah. At least now we know the savages and the Jingle Beast are definitely connected. Besides, did you see his expression?
Ling Yang said that the Jingle Beast was a friend though, right? See what
He
happens.
seemed frightened. I bet he was hiding something from us out of fear.
He felt guilty.
Well, at least we still got some clues from him. Like where we can find the Jingle Beast.
But there are so many campsites in the wild. How can we pinpoint its exact location with a couple of words from him?
Follow me. Let's keep our eyes open for anything unusual. Campsite near a broken tree and visible from the guard tower. I think I know where it is.
I'm glad you do. I've got no
That's
clue.
the place. Let's look around and stay alert.
What, here? This? It was like 2 seconds away. Doesn't seem very far. The guy could have just pointed here.
From the size of this campsite, it doesn't look like they can hold a big gathering here. The broken tree... Shh. Let's lay low.
Whoa.
Let's not step on those bushes.
Ooh.
Try not to make any noise.
How did no one spot me? Genuinely do not know.
Go?
You're so smart, boss. That Jingle Beast rumor really did the trick.
So they're really here?
Shh. Keep quiet. Do you see these bushes? These bushes are not supposed to grow so well on exposed ground. Must be planted on purpose. There might be traps hiding underneath. Let's stay put and listen to what they're saying.
Oh, about that new guy? He's been getting things down quickly. I'll give him that.
He's too nosy. Can't shut up about the Jingle Beast. Let him go find the beast if he's so eager. And then we'll handle him ourselves.
Boss, I heard this guy we're dealing with is tough. He probably won't believe in the Jingle Beast rumor.
Let's see how he feels after we rough him up in the dark.
Okay, it's a bit weird.
You get it now?
Brilliant plan, boss. You're relentless.
Watch and learn, kid. You're just a pup. You don't know what really scares people. But I'll come with you this time.
All right, everyone, let's go. Grab your stuff.
Phew. Are they gone?
No. Wait, they're still near. I can still hear them breathing.
I do not even have
They're
autoplay on, by
high
the way.
alert. But they're still inexperienced by beast standards. Okay, now they've gone farther away. Let's go check it out.
The tusk of an unknown creature huge in size. Scattered scraps of defrosting meat already spoiled and emanating a foul odor. A messy bill with barely visible entries. The expenditure is almost zero.
This is my brother's device.
So he's that newcomer.
How could this be? Is my brother really working for those bad guys?
Bei-Shi, what kind of person is he?
He's shy and careful, but not sneaky. He may be timid, but he really loves me.
Bei-Shi, sometimes we can't trust what we hear or see. We have to use our hearts and logic to uncover the real truth. It's not always obvious.
Thank you. I see.
Rover, you found anything else?
The
It's
tusk?
just the tusk of an adult saber boar. It's indeed larger than usual, but they might be using this to make people believe the Jingle Beast is real. They're not just spreading rumors. They are also selling spoiled meat.
It's unacceptable.
Ugh. It pisses me off too. The top priority now is to find clues about Beiji's whereabouts. Now we have another problem. We have to keep tabs on the savages to see what they're planning. According to what we just heard, their next victim is about to show up.
I'll go look for Bei-Shi.
Sounds good. The savages are super alert, but I know the wilderness better than them. I can track them down. She'll be safer with you by her side.
Leave it to me.
If anything happens, I'll call you.
Please stay safe.
Thank you, Rover. You take care of yourself, too.
This thing may still be working. My brother could have left me a message.
Let's check it out.
Ah, there is a message.
Sorry, Bei-Shi. I stood between you and your dreams. Perhaps you were right. Your brother is just a selfish coward. I don't dream of your forgiveness. But still, I want to do something for you. Farewell, Bei-Shi. I'll kill the Jingle Beast. For you.
It's my brother.
Why is he feeling guilty?
It's probably because I joined the Pioneer Association. My brother was really against my decision. But that was my childhood dream. So we had a big fight.
Why is he trying to kill the Jingle Beast? Yeah, why is he trying to kill the Jingle Beast?
I don't know. He never told me anything about it.
So he's gonna kill the Jingle Beast for her, even though it's nothing to do with her. And then also the Jingle Beast isn't actually real, according to them, because they're just spreading a rumor. But what? Okay, let's just continue playing. Was it my imagination?
No. It must be the Jingle Beast. I know that sound too well. A while ago, when I was on a mission in the wilderness, I got ambushed by tacit discords. As I struggled to escape, I heard the sound of a bell ringing in the distance.
What happened after that?
I can't remember. I was so scared my mind went completely blank. After hearing the bell, I just kept running without looking back. That bell kept chasing me and only disappeared when I reached a safer place.
So was it keeping her safe? It probably was keeping her safe, wasn't it?
If I hadn't made it, perhaps I would have been eaten by the Jingle Beast.
Or it was protecting you. because you were getting attacked by Tacit Discords.
So yes, this must be the Jingle Beast again.
Let's check it out.
All right, let's go.
Rover! Wow, it's only been minutes since I sent you the signal. Didn't expect you to arrive so soon.
What are you doing here?
While I was tailing the savages, I overheard them talking about where Beiji went.
Did you hear the bell ringing?
A loud bell ringing? I think I heard something like that, but...
Is he the Jingle Beast, question mark?
Let's stick with the Beiji thing. Do you remember what we overheard at the campsite? They mentioned a newbie who was obsessed with the Jingle Beast. And just now, they sent him to some deep cave.
I'm sure I did hear the bell ringing. So the Jingle Beast is probably hiding in here too.
Well, given how big it is, I don't think it could fit inside a cave like this. What do you say? I do smell danger from this cave, though. Based on what we've gathered so far, the newbie, probably Beiji, is in danger. We need to act fast.
Let's go. Time is ticking down.
Rover, I've always known how strong you are. I probably shouldn't be asking you for more help, but Beiji is in danger, the situation's looking dire, and we need your aid. Could you please help us rescue him? Your help would mean everything to me.
Let's help him reunite us with his family.
Yeah, his sister is super worried too.
I'm going with you. My brother's in there. I want to find him as soon as possible.
Beiji, I understand how much you want to find your brother. But it's really dark inside, and we've got no idea what could be hiding in there. We'll be stretched thin just watching each other's backs. Besides, I have a more important thing for you to do. I need you to go back to the city as fast as you can. Let patrollers know what happened today and request their help.
But I don't want to run away from danger anymore.
Beiji, as an explorer of the Pioneer Association, I trust you understand. A seasoned explorer knows how to make sound decisions in the moment. And sometimes, choosing to retreat doesn't mean we are weak. Please trust Rover and me. We promise to bring your brother back safely.
Please trust Ling Yang.
Yes, I will. Please help him. And please stay safe, you two.
No worries. We'll bring him back.
Right, let's enter the cave. This is a very weird quest. It feels a bit all over the gaff. Like, because initially it was to do with the lion dance and stuff, and then it's just moved on to like meat, and then now we're on a thing to try and find her brother who's going after the Jingle Beast because it chased her, but didn't actually attack her. It just feels a bit all over the gaff, and then there's something weird going on with Ling Yang. Yeah, this is a very weird quest.
Place, it's full of different smells. Plants, beasts, tacit discords.
Jesus, it's bright.
And
bloody hell.
Humans. I'm pretty good at pathfinding. Leave it to me. Look, I bet Beiji dropped this. From what Beiji described, Beiji doesn't sound like someone brave enough to come here alone.
He came for the Jingle Beast.
But why does he have this bizarre obsession with the Jingle Beast? I guess this is the only way ahead. Let's keep going. The path is tricky and
quite
narrow
pretty area,
here.
actually.
Tacit discords could be hiding.
Level
Let's be
12.
careful as we move on.
Lord, look at this damage. This is just sad. This is a bit sad. I'm a bit higher than this. This is why I can't use my own characters, isn't it?
Looks like one just appeared. I'll handle it. Stay back.
Ooh, shitting out. Oh, it's because, yeah. Ah, excuse me.
Easy peasy.
I think this may be very early on that this quest had been released. I'm curious what it was, actually.
The rocks just fell and blocked our way.
Did they?
Beiji must have passed through here already.
We'll have to find another route around.
Here, I'll break this rock.
Plunge attack to destroy obstacles. Alright. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, this is... Oh, hang on a minute. This is kind of cool. Oh, I like that it's like a side-scroller thing. That's actually kind of dope.
There's thorns up ahead. Let's jump over them.
Wait, I like that. Oh, that's fun.
Smells like danger.
Wait, this is kind of cool. And also a bit nostalgic from like side-scroller games that I've played. Oh, it's like Hollow Knight. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. Okay, okay. Dude, no, that's actually kind of sick. That's awesome. Like this game, I've not seen the game do this before. Why did he howl? Why did he howl? He's a lion. Lions don't howl. I'm sure I just heard him howl. The inaccuracy of that makes me upset.
No stopping good luck once it's on your side.
That actually upsets me.
Smells like danger.
Swift and resolute.
No, that side bit though, that was fun.
See those glowing plants up in the cave? They help us find our way in the dark. Pretty handy, right?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, the environment that we're investigating is actually really cool.
Also use these lights to locate us and set up an ambush.
No, this is actually
so we
really
can't stay
unique.
too long in the light.
I like this a lot. Oh, that bear is gigantic.
Whoa! This guy is completely blocking our way. It's not too difficult to fight against, but it's a total wrecking ball. If we fight it here, it could bring down the entire cave. Oh. And it keeps one nostril open for food sense, even when it's asleep. We can turn that against it and use a scent it hates to repel it. Yep, that's the Noctament. Let's put it by the spearback and see what happens. The scent is coming from below. The rocks here look so funny. They kind of resemble the plum blossom holes we use in lion dancing.
There you go.
How about this?
It won't trigger them. God's sake.
Kick, slide, twirl, and glide.
It wasn't actually triggering them. That was really annoying.
Sorry. I always recite this as I hop on the poles. I got carried away and said it out loud. So many thorns here. One prick from these thorns hurts more than a fall. Let's glide over.
Yeah, it's reminding me of like Hollow Knight and like Briss and stuff.
More thorns? No way! Rover, I'm here with you.
Okay.
Aha! I like high places.
What would happen if I started using my wings? Oh, okay. Oh, that's fine.
The Noctimint smells near. Let's go and have a look. That's it! The Noctimint we're looking for. Now we can safely distract that spearback. Watch out! More tacit discords! Drumbeat strong, ill fortune gone!
No hesitation. One of the sounds. Sounds
My time to shine! All right, let's get out of here.
Oh, well, that didn't work. Oh, for God's sake. That really just said, nah, mate.
Our efforts paid off! I found a shortcut. Let's go this way.
I'm sorry, but this use of environment is actually really good. I'm, like, actually impressed. This is genuinely good. Ling Yan places an Noctimint under the big guy's nose. What? I mean, I don't understand why it made him move, but... Oh, and, like, look at the way that they've, like, done the environment with, like, the bear in the background. You got, like, the things up close, in the middle, and far. I'm, like, genuinely really impressed. I actually think this is one of the more unique ways of traversing the environment that we've seen in the game. And, like...
There's no stopping good luck once it's on your side.
Really impressed. Like, no other story quest has done this, right? I don't remember anything like this.
Been a while since
The
I last
stories
swam.
of it,
This feels so good.
To play, this is actually really fun. Like, I like things like this, so this is really good to me.
I didn't expect the inside of this cave to look like this.
Not expecting this.
This is so beautiful.
And I'm sorry, why have we got one of the most stunning
This
environments
plant
in the
only grows
game
in
here?
dark places, and I haven't seen it in a long time.
This area is
I miss it a
gorgeous. Like, look at that. This
Let's
is one
keep
of the,
moving.
This is genuinely one of the most beautiful areas in the game that we've had. What the hell?
Where'd you think you're running to, brat? Didn't expect you to make it this far. Shame these monsters didn't get you yet. Oh well, at least we'll get to claim your sorry corpse later.
I'm not afraid of you. I know all the dirty things you've done. I've already sent out proof against you. Even if you kill me, it won't change the truth. There are still brave people out there. They will stand up to you. I know they will.
I knew it. Beiji wasn't working with them.
Oh, our prey is finally here.
Who are you? Run! Run while you can! They're targeting me!
Run, don't even think about it. You think you were smooth? We saw you spying and creeping up on us. We just played dumb to lure you in. And now we gotcha. Time to pay for your sneaky ways.
Boss, you're the best. Surrender now, and you may die in one piece.
Why would you choose to live like a beast when you could be a human? If you call yourselves beasts, then you should know. Every beast has its own hunting game. Sometimes, a beast pretends to be weak, to give their prey a false sense of security. Make them assume they're the hunters.
What?
I haven't been this angry in a while. Rover, we'll show them no mercy.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I thought he was gonna do something cool. Like, his eyes were gonna be like bright red or something like that. Come on! They missed such a moment! Are you kidding?
Since you've chosen to act like beasts, I'll handle you the way beasts do.
Or like he could have transformed or something. Nothing? Really? No, they had such an opportunity to do something so cool there. What? What a missed opportunity. I've not been this angry in a while. Like, he could have done something so badass there. Are you joking? That's so annoying.
Crap.
Crap. Crap. That was hilarious. Sorry, that was really funny though.
Oh no, boss. I heard once his tail starts wagging real fast. He's unstoppable in battle.
Okay.
So what?
Look, his tail's wagging like crazy now.
Oh shit, not his tail.
I haven't revealed my true strength yet.
Guess we went too easy on them.
Wow, you're so strong.
You don't stand a chance against me in the wilderness. Submit while you can. Or would you prefer getting torn to shreds?
Are you gonna do something cool, or...? I'm just like waiting for something cool to happen.
You startled those things awake.
Boss, what do we do now?
Well,
We're fighting them?
we're running, of course.
What? Wait, boss!
What's going on?
Rover, watch out! Don't you dare lay a claw on her!
Where did all them come from? Where's the bear gone?
Swift and resolute. Moment
Also,
of
the Rover does not need defending in any way, shape, or form. She's absolutely fine.
I sense the weakness.
Where'd the bear go?
One of the sounds.
Drumbeat strong, ill fortune gone!
There's the bear.
Smells like danger.
Does it? I'm really...
Not today, friend.
Oh, never mind, there's two of them. Okay, that's a little bit more threatening.
Playtime
Oh,
is over.
yeah, they're not threatening.
Swift and resolute.
Not really. Fucking hell, how many bears did that bear have up its ass? I hate when you get stun locked. There is nothing more annoying than getting stun locked in this game. My god.
The sounds.
You hurt my friend. You die. Rover, sorry I let you see this side of me.
Right. This is just like the Yinling quest. You literally had the opportunity to do something so cool, and you didn't. Why? Like, his eyes could have changed color. He could have partially transformed. He could have like got like bigger fangs and his ears grew and like he got claws and shit. Like, something so cool could have happened. Okay, we haven't finished the quest yet. Maybe something will happen. Wow, that was scary.
Please keep it a secret between the two of us.
You literally just did like a... Grrr, you hurt my friend, you die. That is all you did. Like, nothing happened.
I'm alive. Thank you for saving me. Oh, and, sorry, but, who are you?
Your sister sent us here.
My sister? Beishi? She's been worried about me. Is she doing okay?
Yeah, she's safe now, but she's worried sick. Hasn't slept in 7 days, apparently. That is not physically possible, by the way. I think we're trying to ham up a bit.
Oh, Beishi. I'm so sorry. I'm such an awful brother.
Ling Yang recounts every detail of the events to you.
I didn't expect she would. I'm sorry. Sorry I made you worried too.
About Beishi.
Yeah. I guess you've already heard some of it from her. Our parents were both members of the Pioneer Association. They were famous explorers until we lost them to an accident. We've been struggling to survive since then. I did many part-time jobs to make ends meet, trying to take care of my sister. But Beishi, she said she wanted to join the Pioneer Association and fulfill our parents' unfinished ambitions. She's the last family I have. I was really scared I'd lose her too. I tried to ban her from joining the Pioneer Association. We got into a huge fight. We haven't really talked to each other ever since. But to be honest, when she was accepted to join the association, I was really happy for her. Unlike me, she is brave, positive, and always willing to try new things. As her brother, I'm happy she'll get to see a bigger world. Looking back on it, I was holding her back from pursuing her dreams.
You should have respected her decision.
Yes, I shouldn't have tried to make the decision for her.
It's too dangerous here. Let's get out first. Your sister's been worried about you.
I've got to keep remembering, and it's just like the Yinling quest. It's an early game quest. Like, it's an early quest. So I've got to remember, but I'm still going to judge it because... I mean, I still have to judge it, but it's definitely an early quest. You can definitely tell that for sure. Exit the cave to find that Beishi and the patrollers have captured the thugs.
Why? Why did this happen?
When it rains, it pours. This is not what I had planned.
You did this to yourself.
Behave. Ling Yang, Rover.
What was Rover
Are
doing?
you all right?
Thanks for the tip, young lady. We made it in time to catch them because of you.
Ling Yang, Rover, are you all right?
She just said that. Okay. We're fine.
Beishi. Beishi, I'm so sorry I made you worry.
Though seeing your reunion is truly touching, I still gotta say, this isn't the right place for conversation. Let's head back to the city first.
You return to the city. On the way back, Beiji tells Beishi about what happened.
So, when you found out that Beishi lost her courage because of the Jingle Beast, you came up with a plan to get rid of it.
Yeah. I thought I could kill the Jingle Beast and make my sister happy again. And I heard rumors about an exile group called the Savages. Said they knew how to talk to that beast. So I thought...
You wanted to find the Jingle Beast through them?
Yes. I wanted to prove my courage. Wanted to make her proud of me. I just wanted to show her. If her timid brother could do it, so can she.
Your courage is commendable, but being brave is not the same as being reckless.
Yes, you're right. I failed. Couldn't find the Jingle Beast. Couldn't beat the bad guys. I only knew how to cower in fear. That's all I could do. I'm just an incompetent coward. I've always been.
No, that's not true.
At least you didn't choose to work with those bad guys. Succumbing to desire and killing their own kind, these are the deeds of beasts. It's a uniquely human trait to go against their natural instincts. even sacrificing themselves for someone else or for a greater cause. It only takes a moment for a human to descend into beastliness. But holding on to one's humanity requires unwavering commitment and courage. Beiji, you've already proved your bravery. I'm sure your sister is proud of you too.
Really?
Yes. I love you, brother. But promise me you won't do anything stupid again.
Okay, yes, I promise you. But, at least I did find something this time. We now know the so-called Jingle Beast is just a bluff. So, Beishi, you don't need to fear it anymore.
But I did hear the bell.
Perhaps it was just your imagination. Or maybe it was some tacit discords?
No way. I heard it loud and clear. I couldn't have mistaken it.
I guess we still need to help Beishi get over the Jingle Beast.
Yeah, we should do something.
Rover, Lingyang, we'll be going home now. Sorry for the trouble I caused.
Sure. Go get some good rest. Don't forget to come see the lion dancing show tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Don't tell me you've forgotten your lion dance request.
No, I didn't. Sorry. Actually, I made that request to further investigate the Jingle Beast. But now, I guess that's no longer necessary.
I see. I know you've still got questions about the Jingle Beast. Who knows? You may find the answers in tomorrow's lion dancing show.
The lion dancing show tomorrow is really important.
I see. We'll come watch the show.
Yeah, please do come, okay?
Beishi and Beiji wave goodbye before taking their
Rover,
leave.
I know you still have a lot of questions to ask. And there are things I'd like to discuss with you. Please, follow me. Keep going down this road and we'll reach the theater. But I guess you've been there many times already. Well, let's just hang out a bit while we're here. Sir, may your business boom!
Thank you, Lin Yang.
After our adventure in the wilderness, the hustle and bustle brings a comforting sense of prosperity. I must do what I can to keep it thriving. Have a happy wedding, Miss Linling.
Thank you, Ling Yang.
Miss Ganshue's shop is always so popular. Let's not bother her now. Her souvenirs are all made with care. I'm sure people will love them. Phew. And now we're back.
Ling Yang, you're finally here. Master's been looking for you.
Oh no, I completely forgot. Rover, could you look around backstage for a bit? See if you can find anything that might help Beishi overcome her fear. I'll be right back.
Hurry up. Master's getting angry.
I'm coming!
Look around backstage. A handwritten pamphlet titled Lucky Greetings Collection, Signs of Regular Revisions can be noticed. It records and details the popular looking greetings from Huang Long, including ones often spoken by Ling Yang.
Faster.
Partially completed red packets and silk balls. These should be lion stamped props. The design are delicate and you can tell meticulous craftsmanship from them.
Hey, Rover, I'm back. My master is super strict before our performances. He wants us to give our all for the people of Jinzhou. Can't disappoint them.
Why are lions dance such a big deal in Jinzhou?
Let's begin with the history of this tradition. Lion dance shows started as a way to cheer up returning soldiers and boost their morale before battles. It evolved over time into a way to boost soldiers' spirits before battle, symbolizing courage and the hope for victory. Later on, it transformed into the festive performance we see today. But it's still about keeping bad luck away, dispelling fear, and passing prosperity and protection to future generations.
What does that have to do with Bay? I thought that said Bay shit. I thought that was a T. I was like, what? What does this have to do with Bei-Shi?
Bei-Shi got hit pretty hard during the attack, and she probably blanked out for a bit. Then, perhaps her brain made up some fake memories about that creepy jingle beast to fill in the... Bei-Ji wanted to kill
Literally,
the
it's
jingle
not even an
beast to
autoplay.
help his sister. Indeed, getting rid of the thing she fears could work.
But other people said about seeing it and stuff. It wasn't just her, right?
But that won't solve the real issue. Like we heard on our way here, the scary beast comes with many different aims. We can defeat the jingle beast now, but another twinkle beast could appear later. It's not enough to just defeat that one jingle beast. One must have the courage to take on any beasts. That's why I want to help Bei-Shi overcome her fear with our lion dance performance. As the lion dance evolved, it picked up various new styles and elements, which hold unique significance to each person. Our goal is to create a customized performance that truly benefits Bei-Shi. Okay, gotta go prep now. See you at tomorrow's lion dance show.
Hi, Rover, there you are. It's been quite a while since I last saw a grand lion dance show like this. Rover, do you know what the secret is about the jingle beast Ling Yang was talking about?
I have no idea.
Oh, the show's beginning!
Someone's calling for help.
I actually like that cutscene. In general, this quest has been weird. Like, the pacing of it and stuff and the writing and stuff, it's not been the best quest. But you know what? Not the worst quest. People are like, this quest is the worst one. I actually don't think it is. I don't think it is at all. Like, that cutscene was really nice. The music could have been louder. But same again, it's really hard to judge, you know, because it's such an early game quest. But like, Pretty decent quest. This isn't bad at all. I've definitely got my gripes with it, but that was a really good cutscene. Like, I quite liked that. There's definitely things that could have been better though, but...
I was once chased by a big creature in the wilderness. All I could hear was a bell ringing and my only thought was to run away. Then I heard about the Jingle Beast, so I figured it must have been what attacked me. But when I saw you perform today, it all came back to me. That's the same bell ringing sound I had heard back then. So I must have been saved by that bell. The bell that sounded like it was chasing after me. It was actually guiding me away from danger.
Yeah, I said that about an hour ago, but... Yeah, I'm glad you caught on. Oh, whoa, whoops.
The lion dance inspires and empowers each person in a unique way. I'm glad my performance could give you courage and inspiration.
Yeah, I loved your performance. I think I can keep working as an explorer for the Pioneer Association now.
Beishi, that's amazing. When you joined the association, I was actually so proud. I'm happy you get to keep chasing your dreams. And, please forgive me.
I am upset because you never told me anything. You always carried the burden alone. You didn't even tell me you were gonna go kill the Jingle Beast. Don't you ever do something like that again.
I promise, I promise. Let me treat you to something as my sincere apology.
I know a nice food stall. It's right up ahead in the square. You should check it out.
Awesome. Beishi, let's go.
Rover, how was my performance? Did you like it?
It was great.
Getting your compliment is all that matters to me. Rover, thank you so much for your help. I couldn't have accomplished any of this without you.
I have one more question.
Yeah, sure. Let's talk somewhere more private.
Where are we going?
Rover, let's talk here.
About the Jingle Beast.
Where should I begin? Rover, have you ever thought about this? Since there are humans with resonance abilities, then could there ever be beasts with the same kind of power?
I believe so.
Uncontrolled emotions in human resonators lead to disasters. It's even more dangerous in beasts, as they follow instincts. Over time, most of them died out, driven extinct by their unrestrained desires. Beasts that can bring their power under control are extremely rare, but they do exist.
Just this little... just a little cat.
And the Jingle Beast... It happened a long, long time ago.
Literally, it's not even on
autoplay. The Jingle
autoplay.
Beast wasn't called the Jingle Beast. It used to have a name. It was called Swan-Ni.
That's an adorable name.
Back then, the Swan-Nis lived a tranquil life in deep forests. However, when the Tacet Fields expanded rapidly, their territories were not spared. Some of them had to encroach upon certain human territories for a chance to survive. Humans suffered greatly against the Swan-Nis, with their terrifying appearance, powerful resonance abilities, and wild animal instincts.
It'd be cool if we could see some, but apparently not.
And that's why the Swan-Nis were deemed evil.
How do you know all that?
I read it in an old book in Huanglong. Said they lived under that giant violet banyan tree in the dim forest. The Swanese have nearly gone extinct over the years. And now, there might be only one of them remaining. And I've heard of an interesting theory from the archaeologists. That last Swanee might have yearned to become a human.
Is it him by any chance? Just a chance.
To make itself more approachable, it first came up with a less intimidating name. Something like the Jingle Beast. And then, it yanked off all its fur, filed down its claws, twisted its bones, and learned to stand upright.
Why did it want to become human so bad?
Maybe it was drawn by the bustle and merriment of human cities. It must have been lonely as the last of its kind. Maybe it was moved by human bravery against the lament and wanted to offer help. Maybe it wanted to fight the catastrophe that ruined its once homeland. Or maybe it simply couldn't resist human foods. Anyway, it never really became a human in the end.
Is it because of its appearance, or is it because of its heart?
If it truly wanted to become human, it had to first understand the essence of what makes a human. If you ask me, the essence would be the heart of a human. Therefore, the Jingle Beast no longer rejected its appearance and began to, in its animal form, connect with humans to assist them. Perhaps, in this process, it happened to save a girl in the wilderness. Rover, what do you think the ending for the Jingle Beast was? Did it finally become a human?
Yes, it did.
Well, is that what you think? I think the Jingle Beast no longer cares whether it's a human or a beast. It lives in its own way. In this world, there are beings with the appearance of a beast and the soul of a human, just as there are beings with the appearance of a human and the soul of a beast. All it needs to do is be true to itself. It will remain resolute and convey the beautiful and inspiring qualities it once saw in humans in its own way. Oops, I got carried away and almost forgot. Here, keep this bell as a memento. Thank you, Rover.
Ling Yang, come here.
Coming! Rover, I must go get the props ready for the next show. Come watch my performance again next time. Food's on me. Please keep this bell. It should bring you good luck. Fare thee well, blessings swell.
Do you know what? Genuinely not the worst companion story. People were like, Ling Yang's is the worst one. That wasn't bad at all. That wasn't bad at all. Genuinely. That was actually interesting. I mean, don't get me wrong. Was the writing in some bits of it a bit shite? Yes, absolutely. But this is early game questing stuff. But that whole Swanee lore, super fucking interesting. See, like, this is the same as the Yinling quest. You can see the potential for where they wanted to go with the companion stories, and you could see, like, how this lore develops in the game. That was all super interesting. I think my only gripe is that, like, I actually would have loved to have seen more of that and more of this, like, beast side. I'm glad we got to see it in, like, the cutscene and how he clearly connects to that side, but I feel like they could potentially have had some thing a little bit different, like maybe had like a quest about a rumor about like this Jingle Beast rumor, or like a rumor about like another beast in the area, and he actually realizes there's like a member of like the Swanee that's also still alive, and he manages to like reconnect with that side of himself. And it could have been a bit more emotional, and you know, we obviously don't know how old he is. He might be quite old, he might be quite young. He obviously does look quite young, but he obviously isn't human. He's changed into a human. But I feel like we could have had him like transform into a beast, and that could have been the reveal. Like that moment when he said he was getting angry, it would have been cool to see his like eyes change or something. Like there was definite potential for some really cool stuff here. But I will say this quest has had one of the best environment interactions for me. That changing to the side scrolling with the puzzles and the area, that was gorgeous. That was absolutely gorgeous. Like, they did a great job with that. I thought that was really fun to play. It was a bit interactive, made you think a little bit, made you use the mechanics that you already know in a bit of a different way. Like, yeah. I was genuinely impressed, and that cutscene was good. The music was dead quiet. It should have been way louder. But, like, the cutscene was good. It was beautiful. It was cool to see that he was actually the Jingle Beast, even though it was kind of implied early on. I just wish there'd been some kind of transformation. I think that could have been a bit cooler. And I think his character design in general, it's fine that it like, uses the lion dance aspect. But I kind of hope, sort of like similarly with San Juan, we maybe could get another skin of this character where he actually has some more of this like animalistic side of him in the actual like character themselves, because that was a really interesting bit of lore. That was good. I enjoyed that. That was interesting. Like, damn, you know, like pretty solid voice acting. I think the character's voice acting was a bit stiff. It wasn't necessarily my favorite, but also knowing he's not quite human does make a bit more sense. Like, it does seem very in character now, so I can absolutely see why this was the voice acting they went with. I just wish for like the beast side that there had been a bit more to that. I think they could have done something really cool with that and had a bit of a cooler reveal about this like other side. Definitely think there was ways they could have definitely made that more emotional, but in general though, that was not a bad quest at all. People were like, this is like people's least favorite quest, and I actually thought that was pretty fun. That wasn't bad at all, honestly. That would still be like a B tier quest to me. That was still pretty fun and pretty interesting. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna play the Carlotta quest now, so it'll be interesting to compare it, obviously. And like I said, it's similar for me with like the Yinling quest with that kind of comparison point. But I thought that was good. I liked that quest. Let me know what you guys think of this quest down below. But now we're going to dive into the Carlotta quest, and I've heard that this quest is brilliant. So, yeah, let's give it a play. I'm excited to see Carlotta again, though. Oh, excited for a bit of tension between them. Bit of tension.
The midnight chime has faded, yet the night endures. Restless hearts long for an understanding that should be ours. In the freest place of Raguuna, I await your arrival. This should be the place Capello mentioned in his invitation.
With this invitation, I wish to personally thank you for all you have done for the Montelli family, and to amend the slight misstep in your reception. I hope this gesture will help to mend any misunderstandings and strengthen our alliance. In the name of the Montellis, I shall honor my allies as I do my own kin and blood. In the freest place of Raguuna, I await your arrival. Yours sincerely, Capello Montelli.
I knew it. Another invitation. That's kind of their signature, huh? But this wasn't Carlotta. Who's this Capello guy?
I don't know, but I'm excited to find out. He's the uncle Carlotta told us about? Oh, is he? Oh, the uncle that got taken. Oh, I see. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The big boss of the vault and all that jazz. Guess it won't hurt swinging by Carlotta's family. They do owe us a big one. I bet he's got something good planned. A pile of money. Maybe a mega feast. Ugh. I've been feeling pretty weird lately. My head's all wobbly. I might not be able to show right when you need me.
Just get some rest. I can manage.
Okay, you've got this. If anything happens, just smash your way through.
I'm sure I will.
Anyway, I'll leave this to you then. Oh, but hey, if you ever need my help, just give me a shout, okay?
Thanks, Abby.
To locate me so precisely and deliver the invitation right into my hands. This Capello Montelli knows what he's doing.
I'm just waiting for him to, like, pop up. A horror game.
Forgive me for not meeting you properly until now. Guest from the Black Shores, laureate of the Carnival, savior and friend of the Montellis. Your presence is an honor. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I am Capello Montelli, Carlotta's uncle, son of the Padrino, and the next head of the family.
Oh.
Given Capello's stature, a private meeting at this hour? Is it really just about gratitude?
Why the sudden invite from someone of your rank?
Without you, the traitors wouldn't have been captured, and I freed from their hands. While Carlotta has expressed our family's gratitude, I feel obliged to do it in person. But unfortunately, the traitors had little to offer, and the one behind them is still in the shadows. Unnerving, isn't it?
I heard it's someone high up in the family.
That does narrow down the possibilities.
Oh god, it's not him, is it? I'm not gonna lie to you, he looks a little bit evil.
Things aren't as bright for the Montellis as they may seem. The Order, Phassalias, and the Fraxidas, any attempt to break the status quo puts us at risk. The traitors we captured were a warning, but also a reminder to survive. I must seek alliances beyond the family, especially with you, just as Carlotta did.
You or Carlotta, what's the difference?
Now that you mention it, let me be clear. Carlotta is dear to me, and nothing will change that. But she's from the lesser branch of the family. Tradition says I, the rightful heir, should manage dealings with the Black Shores, not her.
Oh, shit. Oh. Power trip much? Alright, dude.
Restoring order and benefiting the family as I intended. That's what I meant in the letter by amending a slight misstep.
Damn, so they're not afraid to, like, undermine each other even though they're in the same, like, family. Shit, that's a bit harsh, isn't it?
The leader of the Black Shores must have sent you here with a purpose. Tell me, and I will offer you support far beyond what Carlotta could provide.
Why does it feel like he's evil and he's trying to get information out of me? Like, I don't trust this dude at all. I can't give you an answer now.
The choice is yours, of course. But as the family heir, I will not see my authority undermined, even by those I consider allies.
Oh, damn.
So if you can't stand by my side, I prefer you stay out of the Montellis' affairs. Otherwise, believe me, you won't want to find yourself at odds with us, no matter how strong you are.
Did he just threaten me? Oh, damn.
You're welcome to remain an observer from the sidelines, but once you join the table, you play by the rules. My rules.
See, it's interesting though, because you're actually the heir, you're not the head of the Montelli family. So, technically, you can't do jack shit. Whoever's in charge of you can, but you can't because you're only the heir, mate. So he's getting way beyond his boots and britches by this point.
Well said.
But the rules are not set in stone, are they?
Yes, Carlotta! Get him! She's come to save Bay.
What matter of intrigue brought you and Rover together at this hour, Uncle? A table? Are we speaking of a splendid card game, then?
I need to get her on a rerun. I need to get her on a rerun. My god. I'm so sad I didn't get her. Brant will be worth it, though. It'll be fine.
Your timing is most unfortunate. Our little chat just finished.
Pity. I didn't think you'd pull her aside for a private word. Especially after all Rover and I have been through together. But since you've finished, would you excuse us now?
Carlotta, you stay. I have more to discuss with you.
Meet me at the rendezvous. Beware the ice.
A gun is a powerful tool, but only in the hands of the worthy.
I understand, Uncle. I've never forgotten where my privileges come from. Nor will I covet what's not mine. The Black Shores, the Carnival. My sole principle is whether they benefit the Montellis. I will execute any command that strengthens the family, and crush any threats to our standing.
Very well. Keep your words in mind.
Uncle, about Bennett, have you heard?
That family thief stealing from the vault. Why? Are you suggesting I failed my duties?
Not at all. I just happened to overhear someone talking about it in passing.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's interesting though, actually, because we know that the next story is going to be about the vault. Oh, so maybe...
I'm more entangled in the Montelli family's schemes than I ever realized. When I went after the traitor, Carlotta warned me about eyes. So she probably wants me to avoid unnecessary attention.
Got it.
I'm not sure why, but staying under the radar is never a bad idea. Carlotta's not here yet. Guess I'll have to wait.
Oh? Oh, who's this? You know, I love me a character with a beard. Oh. Interesting. I wonder if that's one of the eyes. Whoever was following me seems to have left. Who is that? Is he one of them? There's something distinctive about his attire and demeanor. Who is that?
Might I trouble you for a light, young lady?
Sorry, I don't have one.
Oh, well. A cigar without smoke. My granddaughter told me Raguna's reign is a bad omen. Can't argue with that now, can I?
Love him already. Love him already. Is he here by accident or design?
You've been looking at this painting for a while. Anything special about it?
Oh. Did it capture your interest as well? Or are you simply passing the time until the rain ends?
I'm sorry, but an older character actually looking older? Peak! Rare in gacha games and peak. If it was playable, they're doing things that no other gacha game are doing. he just needs to be playable now. Or they just need to make one of these older characters playable. For the love of God, stop giving us awesome older NPC characters. Done this twice. 3 that should be playable though. God damn.
Just happened to see you studying the painting, but you could say I'm waiting.
Then it seems you'll have to put up with me for a while.
So he's waiting out the rain.
The Montelli family prides themselves on their eclectic taste in art. Any style by any artist can find its home within their quarter. Art knows no boundaries of time, place, or the mind. Here we stand, united by the rain, drawn to the same painting. They say in art, we glimpse pieces of our own soul. What do you make of this piece? Care to share your thoughts?
You step closer to study the collage. Small irregular shapes nest within larger circles, their edges melded together to form a delicate harmony. The balance, however, feels precarious, as if 2 forces are on the verge of a collision. The large circle completes itself by absorbing the smaller pieces. Maybe the artist is seeking some kind of change.
Indeed. True artistry lies not only in what is painted, but what is left unsaid. I share the same view, except that I'm somehow saddened by the part that forsakes its character to achieve balance. Perhaps chosen by the artist for its uniqueness. Now is not the time to cling to existing balance, but to embrace the unknown. Seek change and carve out one's path, just as she once did.
Seek change? You mean this painting?
I don't know who this is, but I love them already. Guessing, obviously, a member of the Montelli family.
As the rain finally ceases, the elderly man who had been admiring the paintings quietly departs, leaving you alone to contemplate the painting's deeper meaning.
Oh, my God.
Oh, wow, look at the moon. Looks so good.
Glory and Decay. The Impressionist Pazzoli's latest piece. Didn't know you had such refined taste.
I was discussing it with an old gentleman. He left soon after the rain stopped.
I dodged those pesky eyes the whole way here, worried you'd been kept waiting too long. But it seems you've kept yourself entertained. So, the old gentleman was simply hiding from the rain, was he? I see. The Montelli Quarter does attract art enthusiasts. Anyway, I'm glad prying eyes didn't follow. When it rains in Ragusa, surprises are as common as puddles. A delay is only a small splash. Calling you here with little explanation and a word of caution. I can only imagine your confusion.
I love Carlotta, honestly. I was not expecting to love Carlotta as much as I do, but honestly. She's great. I'm still really sad I didn't get her. I've got so many characters to get. It's really not good. I'm doing Brant and Zani first, though. Although Chang Li, oh my god, she's on the same flipping banner as Brant. It's not good.
It's taken me by surprise, you and your uncle both. But the Montellis enjoy their intrigue, don't they?
The shark in our midst has finally made its move. Recently, several of our partners claimed to have found a superior cellar and ended their dealings with us. Meanwhile, Bennett, our vault keeper, was reported to have embezzled and sold vault assets. It's said that he tried to flee, but was killed by tacit discords outside the city.
So Bennett betrayed the family as well?
I'm not so sure. I've worked with Bennett before. He was principled, bold, but not reckless. Not one to easily betray. And the night he died, he sent a photo to my terminal. A blood-stained page of an anthology, marked with 3 phrases. Thy eyes guide my course in the tempest. When 40 winters siege thy beauty, and the planet turns right, twice and a half.
That's rather cryptic. Okay, but it makes no sense.
The meaning is yet to be revealed, but he is clearly conveying a message. All evidence points to Bennett being the key to uncovering the shark lurking in our waters. The Montelli family is a symbol of liberation for Ragusa. We uphold freedom and equality for all. Our vault is the heart of our family. And if it is corrupted, it threatens not only us, but risks plunging the city back into oppression and isolation. As much as I hate to suspect family members, I cannot rule any of them out. You, however, are different. As an outsider who has aided us in capturing the initial traitors, I hope to not be proven wrong, but I feel that I can trust you.
So you're asking for my help? I suppose this is when I volunteer to help?
My uncle's words were clear. Only those at the table can play the game. To engage with my family, one must have both standing and purpose. So, I offer you a new identity in our upcoming inquiry. Cat's Eye, a provisional member under my patronage.
But I'm not truly a member of the family.
If you wish to join, you must undertake the final assessment and pledge your loyalty to the Montellis.
Interesting. Carlotta's like, don't worry, you can join the family, and we're just there on our wedding day like, huh? The Rover's like, when did I agree to marry you?
Why Cat's Eye, though?
When it comes to family matters, we like to use code names, each tied to a unique token. Mine, for example, is Opal. Opal recommended Cat's Eye. It has a ring to it, don't you think? Also, have you looked closely at your own eyes? They share the same luster as Cat's Eye gems. Now, Cat's Eye, will you stand with me to catch the traitor within our family and avert this looming threat?
Well, you recommended me, so it's your call.
I understand decorum is important to the Montellis, but among friends, can't we be a bit more informal?
What made you say that?
You're always one step ahead. How about we slow down and savor the present?
Ah, you're curious who I am beyond my role. Is that it? I just might entertain that thought.
Is it just me or is she blushing? I think she's blushing!
But for now, my agents just sent me the address of Bennett's residence. While his body has been found, what he left behind is still out there.
Let's try our look at his residence.
Alright. Oh, this has intrigued me though. This has been an interesting start. Honestly, though, Carlotta is actually the best VA in the game, hands down. Oh, look at them! Cute! Cute!
It seems someone has acted faster. Those two... they're my uncle's agents. Sage and Acorn.
Code names?
Yes. We address each other by code names. Handy identifiers in a crowd. I'll keep you updated on the family members' code names we encounter, along with any other details you might need. Seems like they are looking for something as well. It's only natural my uncle wishes to retrieve the lost items. But my presence might raise a few eyebrows.
I'll go have a little chat with them to see what they know, and you can find a way around them and continue the investigation.
Yes. You try and loosen their lips. If memory serves, they are senior members, having served under my uncle for years. Regulars at margaritas, talk business with merchants and wine with drinkers. Engage their interests, and their words will flow like a river. As for the rest...
I'll improvise as needed.
Let's talk pizza! Pineapple pizza, let's just antagonize them. Alright, Sage, how's it going? You alright, mate? Acorn, Sage.
Hey, that's you they're calling.
No, that's both of us. But I don't recognize this person.
Oh my god. Love the voice acting already.
Neither do I. Listen up.
Acorn, Sage.
Okay, you got the names right. Must be family. Who are you?
I'm Cat's Eye, new to the family.
Cat's Eye? Doesn't ring a bell. Probably one of those new recruits after the Carnival.
So, what do you need? We are just about to wrap up and grab a bite at margaritas. Still got a lot on our plate today.
Strike up a conversation about margaritas.
Oh, margaritas. Nothing quite like it, And the pizza. Oh, it's a favorite in my circle, too.
Always a solid choice when on the move. Perfect spot for a bit of catching up.
You know, the last time I was there, I heard talk about a thief stealing from the vault. Is that true?
Well, cat's out of the bag now. See that house right there? That's where the thief lived. We came to search for clues.
That was easy.
Did you recover the stolen goods?
No, not yet. We've looked everywhere, but found nothing.
To be honest, I doubt we'll ever find them. The thief has probably sold everything off by now. We are short on manpower. That's a needle in a haystack, if you ask me.
Isn't your boss worried?
Well, our boss is the Padrino's son. He has his methods. Our job is to follow orders, not to ask questions. Just do what we're told, and do it well.
That's right. If you spot anything unusual, keep an eye on it. Could be your big break. With a bit more time, I think you'll do just fine.
I should do it.
You rendezvous with Carlotta after investigation and share the information you have gathered. Oh look, it's not skipping forward.
They
Super
found
quick.
nothing, but assumed Uncle wasn't concerned. That makes no sense. Everything that happened recently ties back to the vault. If Uncle wished to protect his position, he'd be quick to retrieve the items and resolve the situation.
Maybe he's hiding something. Or maybe he's in control all along.
Curiously, Bennett was last sighted in the vicinity of Liberty Square, where you met Uncle. Last night, I was investigating the area before I happened upon your private meeting.
That explains why you were there.
But when I brought this up with him afterwards, he didn't seem privy to any details. As for my search of Bennett's home, nothing of note turned up, just as the two agents reported.
That scared the shit out of me then. I think it's just a tub pup.
I found no
was like...
spoils, not even the faintest trace of them being stored or moved. Everything about his living space fits the profile of a typical Junior Vault employee. I also asked around about Bennett after our previous collaboration. He was ambitious, but never greedy. I was even told he refused a bribe offered by a business associate during an operation. The Montelli family is ever generous with wealth and opportunities, welcoming all who aspire to make their mark in Raguuna. Mere profit would never make him betray us.
The family protects its members.
For now, more evidence is required. The entire matter might need to be approached from a different angle. Shh. Hold still. See that man over there, the one that looks like a grey dove?
We're just like, quick hide! Without making a movement, you follow Carlotta's eye of sight. Not far away, a man partially hidden, frequently glancing your direction. He seems to be observing you and Carlotta. You just outright stare at each other down. Noticing your gaze, he immediately starts running.
After him. Quick.
Oh, that's so funny. We were just literally staring at each other. Oh shit! He's getting away! Oi! You! Come back here! You little rapscallion. Oh, bit of a dead end, mate.
Nowhere to run. Now it's time for a proper chat.
These old creaky bones of mine. Did I offend you? Or are you just chasing down every passing soul? Never thought the Montellis would grow so aggressive.
I recognise this voice as well. What is it with me and recognising VAs today? I'm like, who's this? I recognise that as well. My God.
No running, no chasing. Just a glance and you can tell we're Montellis.
No one knows the family's ways better than its members, even though he's no longer one of us. Right, old Duncan?
I must admit, you have an annoyingly good memory. It's remarkable that someone of your rank would remember a man such as myself.
I will never forget that stormy night. Nor any of the members who were caught in it.
Sadly, I've no desire to be remembered. To me, Montelli is only a name of the past. There were moments of joy, but they cannot make up for my loss. Now, I only feel tired.
If that's true, why are you here?
Why go back to what you claim to have left in the past? Unless there's something you can't ignore.
You were standing across from Bennett's doorway, and your clothes are still damp from the rain. You weren't simply passing by, you were watching. What were you looking for? Or, should I ask, what did you hope to find?
I don't know. To grieve for my last friend in the family? To blame him for being so reckless and greedy? Or to figure out how this fool ended up in such a mess? Hoping to find the lost items and settle his debts, so he may rest in peace.
Oh, was he friends with Bennett, I'm guessing?
I tried to persuade him to leave with me, but failed. In Raguuna's game, the Montelli family has only two options. We either play to win, or are forced to leave with nothing. Every Montelli has a chance at their desires. But what's the price? They stake everything they hold dear. Family, love, faith, principles, and even their life. Now, his ambition and greed have cost him everything.
But you can decide when to leave the table. Is that why you left the family?
Most people find acceptance easier than change, as change demands the bravery to face uncertainty. No great endeavor is without its perils. So yes, if the Montellis are to drive the change and push past current barriers, the path ahead will be anything but easy. The family exists to withstand what an individual cannot, and accomplish what might otherwise be unattainable. But within the family, each Montelli still enjoys the freedom of choice. Your leaving is a testament to this, is it not? If you're willing, there is still much to be done for Bennett. His terminal, the alleged stolen goods, everything but his body remains missing. Given your familiarity, you might help us in locating these items.
Bennett's death may not be as simple as it looks. We were also looking for more clues in his home.
In that case, you might want to speak to Scarlet Velvet.
Who is Scarlet Velvet?
The leader of a network of commoners seeking freedom in Raguuna. They had close ties with Bennett. If he was really stealing, I'd wager they were complicit. And that said, with their recent fallout with the family, I can't guarantee you'll find them, let alone talk to them.
We have little choice but to try. Now, let's go. We're off to the most reliable source of information in Raguuna.
Head off to the most reliable source of information.
This is the place.
The best information is a pub?
In Raguuna's market, they say fortune seldom favors those who lack a taste for fine drinks. Among traders, there's a secret code in the way drinks are mixed. A base of bitter almond and mint, for instance, usually signals danger and death. But some have devised their own more private codes.
So they send messages by what order?
Yes. This area is essentially a neutral zone in the city. No affiliations, no restrictions. With the ongoing feud between Scarlet Velvet and the Montellis, finding her will be difficult. But I've heard they have eyes and ears here, so all that remains is to order the right drink, watch the crowd, and let their reactions lead us to Scarlet Velvet's contact.
Greetings. What will it be today?
A Scarlet Velvet ribbon, please.
Scarlet Velvet. An uncommon choice. Perhaps the one you seek is waiting just as patiently. May you both find what you've come for.
It's very obvious. This seems like a very obvious code.
The wild desires, they swallow me like the roaring waves. Oh, how maddening is your tender love. I'd forsake it all, just to be forever lost in your embrace.
Hello?
But this amber drink, a deadly poison? Or a healing tonic?
Excuse me.
No, leave me be. Don't bother me. The void, the endless void has consumed me. I want no part in anything. Who are you and who am I? Montelli, Phasalia, the Order, the Commoners. Without these names, what sets us apart? But reality is cruel, and we have no refuge.
It seems like the alcohol has brought out his inner bard.
For a moment, he sends a pair of eyes on you from where you picked up your drink. As you turn to look, the feeling quickly fades away.
Clearly, he's not the one we're looking for.
Kirsch, whiskey, and cherry tomatoes. Does it mean revenge? Blood orange gin. That drink you have there is quite rare. Would you mind telling me what it means?
It's a secret too terrifying to speak of.
Wait. Maybe I'm not ready for this. Forget it. I don't want to know. Imperator above. I am but a humble man, obsessed with the secret code of drinks. I shan't risk my neck over this.
What grand schemes occupy your time?
I've been exploring how drinks might encode numerical values. Through alcohol content or vintage, perhaps. But lately, I'm starting to wonder if the drink itself even matters.
The key to any language lies in the shared rules and agreements between both parties. With that in mind, the same drink, or even the same object, can be given countless meanings. Much like how my people and I sometimes improvise codes with whatever's available.
For an instant, you feel a gaze from where you got your drink, but vanishes as soon as you turn to look.
Sounds like you've been at this code research for quite some time. Mind if I ask you a question?
I'll see if I can turn down that noise, because that is really annoying.
Do you know when the bartender started his shift today?
Is Carlotta suspecting the bartender?
Let me see. I got here quite early, and he was here about the same time. Probably around 8 o'clock in the morning.
Thank you. That's all I needed.
Oh, that's better. My god, it's so loud. Voluble woman.
Oh, there you are. I noticed you as soon as you walked in.
Okay, that is definitely Regulus. Care to join me for a drink?
Don't get me wrong. I've only been here long enough to recognise that drink.
I think.
But I'm not making any guarantees beyond that.
It definitely sounds like her. I think it is the same VA.
That swagger and flair. You're with the Montelli family, am I right? I know I'm not the one you came for, but don't dash off just yet. You don't know what I have up my sleeve, you know? How about you let me prove how reliable I can be for your family? Go on, test me.
Ask about Bennett?
If you're talking about Bennett Montelli, he's right at the heart of the family's latest drama. Word is, he has broken the family's oath. But one of his greatest moments was recovering a lost shipment with the family's young lady. Isn't life full of ironies?
For an instant, you feel a gaze from where you got your drink, but it vanishes as soon as you turn to look.
Impressive. You've proved yourself capable. 3 days from now, at this hour, return here and order a golden ears mambo. Watch for someone wearing a green tourmaline.
Hand him the scarlet velvet ribbon?
Anything else I can get you? Or is there a problem with the drinks?
No, we're here for you.
As expected from a scarlet velvet informant, you are smart. In a place like this, a bartender is the perfect cover. The least noticed, but with the best view. You mix every drink and pass every code. You might not understand all of them, but nothing of importance ever escapes you. So this scarlet velvet ribbon is meant for you. Am I correct, sir?
Well, well. It finds its way back to me at last. A drink of trouble, I'd call it. Contact has been made, and by the rules, a conversation should follow. But Scarlet Velvet has decided there will be no further dealings with the Montellis. The partnership is broken, and whatever bond you had is all but gone. If you do meet up, Lady Carlotta, aren't you afraid things might turn ugly?
There's no need to fight when we can talk. We're here to solve problems.
It's rumored that Scarlet Velvet's decision to end our partnership has something to do with a vault keeper named Bennett.
Surely you don't believe that nonsense.
Then what is the truth? Bennett was recently found dead in the wild. The dead are silent, but you are not. So let's talk.
Wait, Bennett is dead?
So there was a connection after all.
That complicates things, I'm afraid. I'm not sure if trusting Montelli is a wise choice, but in memory of Bennett, if you truly are as noble as he believed, go to Whisperwind Haven after dusk. I will inform Scarlet Velvet.
Oh.
Terminals are divine artifacts from the Sentinel.
Oh, not the Order again.
Brought to Rinascita by the first Primus. What you possessed were nothing but privately made replicas, existing solely by the grace of the Primus. How dare you defy our cleansing of such blasphemy?
We never stopped asking the Order for permission to wear the terminals, but every single request is denied. You won't even tell us why. You've controlled the terminal supply, and the family stopped trading with us. These are all we have left. Why should we hand them over?
I can sense your fervent desire for the artifacts and the blessings from the Sentinel. But whether you are worthy of the terminals is for the Order to decide. If you willingly part with your wealth in devotion to the Order's divine cause, the door to forgiveness might still be open. But should you persist in your defiance, we'll have to escort you to the penitentiary for judgment.
Alright, don't be pippity-poppity pooping them out. People are quarreling there.
The Order and the commoners. It must be Scarlet Velvet causing the stir. The Order's arrogance is known, but such blatant actions. Is it because we're far from the heart of the city? Let's first address their troubles, and then we'll have a proper talk.
Sorry, I had to turn the sound effects down before because there was that really, really loud one that was just absolutely horrendous. Hang on, I can probably turn it back up actually now. Put it back up to like there. That's a bit better. There we go, that's a bit better.
Found your weak.
Just sounds weird without it, but like the noise was so loud before. It was just like I had to turn it down. It was so much.
Ah, the Montelli's second daughter. and this year's laureate. I suggest you tread carefully and avoid crossing the Order and the Sentinel, especially not for the sake of mere commoners. Must I remind you again? Trading reserved terminals is a breach of the discipline.
I didn't see anyone trading terminals here.
We paid good money for these. If you're taking them, you owe us a refund.
Yet the very traders who took your money have seen the error of their ways and reported your dealings. They have sworn to repent for their illicit production and cease all trade with you.
Illicit production traders. Is he talking about the Montellis?
How sad, Miss Carlotta. Such loyalty to your family, only to be left in the dark. No one bothered to inform you, did they?
Oh, please. My ties with the family are not so fragile as to be shaken by mere words. The fact that we're having this conversation at all means that you cannot ignore my status. Wouldn't you agree? The Sentinel and the Primus have declared free trade as our undeniable right. Scarlet Velvet is always entitled to trade as they please, regardless of their previous partnerships. You preach the doctrine, yet fail to adhere to it yourself. If I were you, I'd be on my way to the penitentiary. Willful transgression is the worst blasphemy one can imagine.
Mark my words. The day Montelli is brought to its knees by the Order and Phasalia will be the day you beg for the Sentinel's mercy. When that day comes, all shall be under the Order's control, and it will not be long in coming.
The Acolyte departs with his entourage. Scarlet Velvet signals for the others to leave and assess the damages.
Ernesto, the bartender, said you needed to see me. You may have just offended us, but you heard it. Your family has left us in a mess. Frankly, I don't see the point in having this conversation. But since Ernesto said it's about Bennett, I'll give you a minute, for his sake. Speak quickly.
What you heard from the Order could be another lie. What if the Order is trying to turn us against each other?
Regardless of the bigger picture, your side ended the deal. We were informed at short notice to stop all trade. And it's not just the terminals. No more jewelry, perfumes, and all that nonsense. You saw what happened today. And not to mention, I haven't seen a Montelli for nearly 2 weeks. Where were you when we were fighting against the Order and the Phasalias?
Montelli has been dealing with its own troubles lately.
There was a slight issue of a traitor in the vault, so our hands were tied.
You sure don't beat around the bush.
A direct approach works best at times. Actually, what that acolyte claimed is news to me. Surrendering control and ceasing trade are not in the Montelli's vocabulary.
She definitely is being kept in the dark about it. I think it's the uncle. I think it's him. I think he's trying to take control of the family, potentially. Maybe from underneath whoever is currently in charge of it. Which I want to say is her grandfather, I think. Who I think could be the old dude. But I'm not 100% sure. That's what I vaguely remember. But for some reason I seem to have blanked it out. So yeah, I think she's mentioned that before.
The Montelli creed is always
someone's told me that
family
before.
first and a pioneering spirit second.
With your grandfather, maybe. But he won't be around forever. When Capello takes the helm, you won't have a say.
Yeah, Capello does not seem to super respect her part of the family.
The real question is whether we can get our trade back on track. Can your family still be trusted? What I need is a solid promise from someone in charge. Can you do that? One thing's for sure. I don't want to see the family who first broke the monopoly to trade with us commoners end up defending it.
I'll speak with my uncle and grandfather to see what happened with our cooperation.
You know what? This is supposed to be your family's business. Why am I saying this to you? Excuse my earlier words. So, Ernesto told me Bennett's gone. What happened? He seemed fine the last time we met.
Someone said he got what he deserved from stealing from the vault. But there are rumors that you helped him fence the stolen items. Of course, we think there's more to the story.
Good judgment there. The rumors are nonsense. Fencing stolen goods? Please. Bennett used to handle our shipments for the vault, but everything was above board. Nothing shady, okay? He knew his stuff. Never took advantage of us, never budged on prices either. For him, it was always business first, friendship second. When he was running late, he'd stay up at that hill sometimes. We even set up a shelter there after it happened a few times. That's all. Come to think of it, he did stay there for a while the last time we saw him. Asked us to stash something too. What was it he said? I hope we don't need to use it.
So Bennett left something behind on purpose.
Seems Bennett may have anticipated the trouble ahead. I wonder if you might show us to the shelter. We'd be most grateful.
There's an entrance along the coast. Go straight down the road and you'll see it. What's your business there anyway?
To test our hypothesis and see if there's anything important hidden. Whether you want to look around or head to that shelter, the choice is yours.
You can tell someone was here. Look at the mess. Perhaps Bennett deliberately arranged it this way as a cover. We'll each use our senses to search. Then let's gather and analyze the clues we find.
Got it. Oh, over here, okay. You come across a tattered book. As you flip through it, nothing seems out of place. Maybe this is what Bennett left. You decide to take the book and inspect it later with Carlotta. You spot a small, delicate rotor device, but you have no idea how to open it. You decide to take the device and inspect it later with Carlotta. You notice a slightly faded oil painting. The woman in it wears a serene and enigmatic smile. As you look closer, you see pencil marks of the line ML and CL in the woman's eyes. Oh, that's interesting. ML and CL. You share the clues and items you found with Carlotta.
Something is strange here.
These items aren't exactly rare, but they're not everyday objects either. They seem out of place here. Looks like Bennett left them deliberately.
Indeed. But what I find strange is these items. Don't they seem familiar? Do you recall those 3 lines from the anthology? The ones Bennett sent me in the photo?
There seems to be a connection here.
Thy eyes guide my course in the tempest. The woman in the painting here seems to stand in the gloomy rain, but her eyes remain bright.
This line refers to the letters ML and CL in the lines.
Like the secret code in drinks, what matters is never the object themselves, but the shared rules and agreements between both parties. Now the book. It appears to be about winter, which is likely related to the second line, 40 winters.
40 winters. Try page 40. You flip the book to page 40 and there written in large numbers are 1, 9 and 0.
The last one is a rotor device. The planet
revolves right twice and a half. You and Carlotta rotate the device 2.5 times to the right. With a click, a slip of paper pops out showing numbers 4, 6 and 8.
MLCL 190468. That format. It's a vault storage code.
Oh.
Of course it is. Bennett was a vault keeper. But what was he trying to convey in such a cryptic manner?
I don't know, but I'm so glad that they just auto-solved the puzzle and I didn't have to do it. I'm so bad at puzzles.
4 letters. The highest clearance level in the vault. Could it be? Hold on.
Carlotta?
Oh.
Yeah. You asked me to keep an eye out for Bennett's terminal. Well, I found it.
Amazing. Where did you find it?
Yeah, that's for me to know and you to wonder.
Of course.
But it was not in good shape after what it went through. Yeah, if you can use it at all, the data and the records inside might need to be recovered.
Understood. I'll have someone pick it up for restoration.
Wait, what now? What, you're not even gonna check?
Isn't it a good thing that we found the terminal?
Oh, no, it's nothing really. Just worried it might be too tricky to repair.
All right. We'll inform you when there's more to share.
What now? Should we go and get that terminal? Or see what item the code represents?
We're returning to the Montelli quarter first. The terminal will be fixed there. As for the codes, we'll figure it out once we arrive. You might not know this, but Bennett was never granted the highest clearance in the vault.
Isn't that a good sign? It means Bennett might not be guilty after all, just as you suspected.
But it's replaced by another suspicion. One I am reluctant to entertain, but I'm forced to consider. Only grandfather, uncle, and I have the highest clearance.
It's definitely her uncle, 100%. He was so evil in that beginning bit.
Liberty Square. Our proximity. The vault's security clearance. A traitor among the top brass. The indifference towards the stolen goods. And the authority to end dealings with Scarlet Velvet. There's someone all evidence points to. Were I to entertain it, it all starts to make sense. Uncle. But if it was truly him, the heir to our family, who betrayed us, wouldn't that be utterly absurd? Now all that remains is to see what the code reveals. It might clear our doubts, or confirm it.
Whether it will clear our doubts or confirm it,
I'll be with you, no matter what. So let's see where this leads.
My people just reported some initial progress on the terminal repair. Let's go. Our meetup spot is right ahead.
Lady Carlotta, we received a terminal addressed to you, signed DC.
DC. It's from Duncan.
The initial restoration is almost complete, but some data is overwritten or isolated due to the extensive damage. We were only able to recover certain sections. Our evaluation suggests that a full restoration might not be worth it. But, if you insist, Mr. Pierre at headquarters is an expert in this field.
Good. Make sure to contact him. Now please project the restored sections.
Absolutely. One moment.
Carlotta's agent takes out a damaged terminal and projects the restored data before she leaves. As you and Carlotta review the projected data, you notice a pattern of movements between Margarita's, Bennett's home, and the vault, with only two deviations, Liberty Square and a dock. Liberty Square. I was there not that long ago.
Yes, that's where I was investigating that night. Seems like the intel was right. Bennett did go there. And the other location, I think it's my uncle's private dock. Primarily used for storage, not shipments.
Capallo again? That does sound fishy. Should we head over after this?
Reviewing the records hardly proves the connection between these locations. If time permits, we should take the terminal to Mr. Pierre. He's an old friend of Grandfather's and is an expert in this field. There may be other useful information in the terminal. But first, let's put that code to use. It could help us narrow down the range and provide better clues. Follow me. This is why I suggested we return here. Our vault holds everything. Family property, valuable items for trade, and prized possessions entrusted to us by clients. The complete inventory and access records can only be found here, accessible to those with the proper clearance. Please, follow me.
Oh. Well, it's like a secret little location. What seems to be a remarkable ornament blending into the quarter turned out to play a crucial role. After navigating multiple codes and biometric authentications, it did this. Ooh, this is cool. Ooh. I like this. This looks really awesome.
Someone extracted the core data module. It's empty now. This must be what Bennett was trying to tell us before he died. Someone with access to the vault has broken their oath and leaked the data module. Now only Uncle, Grandfather, and I have the clearance to retrieve it.
So that clears up all the questions. I see. But what can he gain from it?
In Renisita, the Order maintains control over terminals, unlike other countries where they're freely traded. My grandfather learned to modify them during his early ventures in the new Federation. Our lantern-type terminal is a modified model. It may look purely ornamental, but it houses the tech modules we've developed. As Scarlet Velvet said, aside from our art dealings, we've been supplying these terminals to resonators at fair prices as part of our discreet business. By doing so, we've broken the Order's monopoly. We've given more people the means to protect themselves in their ventures, giving them choices they didn't have before. The Order is aware of our discreet business, but they turn a blind eye as long as we don't openly challenge their authority. The hefty taxes we pay maintain this delicate understanding. As a result, no family member would ever divulge our terminal secrets, much less allow the modules to fall into the wrong hands. What exactly are you planning, Uncle?
Damn.
No. We must find the core module.
I have just noticed hers is like
Carlotta,
tiny.
Where are you?
Oh! No, it's Uncle! No! Shit.
Uncle, may I ask you something first? Before the carnival, the priest showed me your pendant. How did he come by it? And what led to your capture?
Does it matter? All you need to know is that it's handled, and I'm in the clear now.
Were you mistreated? Did they coerce you into doing something against your will?
Heed my words. Whatever you've uncovered, put it behind you and all will be as it was. No grudges, no consequences, only family.
Oh, damn.
Now, we've had some trouble with the shipment over at Septimont. As the rightful heir, I'm giving you a new order. Take care of it. And I'll pretend none of this ever happened.
Shit.
I refuse.
Excuse me?
Shit.
I said, I refuse. I can't act as if nothing happened. I won't let a family member die unjustly, or see our modules fall into the wrong hands.
You tell him, Carlotta, I've got your back.
Don't trouble yourself with the modules. Yes, our family's ambition has led us far, but it's exacted a price paid in blood and tears. What harm is there in choosing the safer, easier path?
I can't believe you just said that. So, you're refusing to tell the truth and reveal the module's location, is that it?
Why do you insist on tearing everything apart? Have you ever thought about what Padrino would say? What others will think of us? I've given you an out. All you need to do is accept it.
Then so be it. Your course is set, as is mine. But mark my words, I will stop you, Mr. Capello.
Oh.
I'm sorry you have to see this side of our family.
It's okay to be a little less perfect with friends.
Really? I just wished... No. I did promise I'd try to drop the pretense with you. I may need more time to come to terms with all of this. I don't regret uncovering the truth and exposing the traitor. I'm just saddened that my uncle is the one behind it all. We were meant to be the guardians of our family's ideals, to carry the torch forward. And yet now... Well, wallowing in emotion won't solve anything. Our priority now is to recover the data module. Every moment it's missing puts our family at greater risk. The core module is difficult to carry around. They must have hidden it. The dock Bennett visited used for storage. Could it be there? We need to adjust our strategy. My conversation with Capello will have alerted him. He's likely to move the module sooner than expected. I need to inspect the dock for any clues.
We may restore more data in this terminal. There could still be other possibilities.
Indeed, but time is not on our side. If Capello acts on this, I might lose my window to secure the module. Our sole advantage now is that we're operating as a pair. I need you to take this terminal to Pierre at the bank. If the dock turns out to be a dead end, we will need other leads.
What is your next move if we find the terminal?
I know
the
that
module.
securing the module alone won't suffice. I must uncover Capello's true motives. How it will affect our family. I'll figure it out. I promise.
According to the plan, you and Carlotta part ways. And for anyone, leave me a comment saying auto thingy. Like, I'm not on auto thingy, so I don't know why. Ooh, yeah! Let me play as Carlotta. Let's go. What I could have had. What we could have been. If only Ling Yang didn't come home. Ah! The pain.
We call it a dock, but no ships ever come. Uncle has concealed what he took from the vault here. A secluded place entirely under his control.
You track the energy fluctuations sifting through gaps between stashed goods and look for its source. A storage box catches your eye inside a stunning handicraft adorned with jewels sits in stillness. It's exquisite but not what you seek. What was more? You trace the energy fluctuations to the piled goods and start looking for its source. On the left, a delicate aroma of wine fills the air as you spot bottles of golden osmanthus wine. Osmanthus wine, yeah. To the right, carefully folded custom-made clothes catch your eye with their luxurious fabrics. But none of them are the data module you'll seek, nor do they seem connected with the mysterious energy fluctuation. Oh dear.
Nothing so far. Was I wrong? Maybe this place doesn't hold what we're looking for. Why did Bennett come here then? Or am I too late? Did Capello get here first? And the energy fluctuation. It was going off and on. No, I couldn't have been imagining it. Such a big mirror. Why is it here? Doesn't seem to be made of common glass, but some kind of crystallized energy. Oh. Will I find the data module on the other side?
Ooh! Oh shit!
Or was all this just a trap?
Oh! Ooh! Oh, damn. You arrive at the bank as Carlotta said, looking for the expert in the terminal studies named Pierre. Oh, shit!
Hello again.
Hi. Playable when! Oh my god, if I ever make merch, I might just make it and just have playable when. With just like a proper meme face of like a wallet. That's the merch. That's the future GOOGieegames merch. If I ever make merch, that's what we're gonna do. I feel like it's becoming a catchphrase on this channel, which I enjoy. Hello again, Carlotta's grandfather. You must be Francesco, the current head of the Montelli family. Or should I call you Padrino like the rest do?
It would be my honor if you do.
There is just something about him, you know. He's a bit sexy. You have to give him that. Like, I don't know. There's just a little something about him. He better be our next playable guy character in this game. That would be sick. Can you imagine? That'd be dope.
You don't seem very surprised to learn who I am.
No, look at him. He's so cool. He's got like the jacket on the shoulders and everything.
Carlotta told me Mr. Pierre always follows her grandfather around. My instincts weren't wrong when I saw you together. It also explains why you seemed familiar when we first met.
Was our previous meeting really a coincidence?
What's the term for it? A destined encounter? The universe brought us together, and I happened to take the initiative. It's almost poetic. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, come on! Come on!
on! Look at this peak design and voice acting. Come on, give us playable Kuro. You know we'll get him. Guys, like the video if you would like playable Francesco. Let's get this going. We've got 3 characters we need to make playable. Okay, 3 NPCs. We'll get this going. Let's get it going. Let's get a, what's it called? One of those things with signatures and send it to Kuro. Let's fund this. Let's go. We need playable NPCs. There's 3 of them that are so hot. This is unreal. It's not fair. Give us them, please. Because, oh my God, I would wail. I would get C6, Francesco. Are you kidding me? Of course I would. Oh my God.
That's it. I doubt you want more chit-chat. I know you're here for that terminal. Let Pierre inspect it for you, and we can resume our conversation.
I thought he was about to start shaking it.
You knew I was coming. And you know I am here.
Remember that painting we discussed earlier?
I do. I could never forget.
In a fragile equilibrium, the smaller piece is forced to repress its true nature. It's confined to a seemingly flawless structure, stripped of its autonomy. I don't want the same fate for her. But I can't simply impose my path upon her, expecting blind obedience. She must find her own path, with a partner she can fully trust. As for those who betray their own blood, there will be no leniency. Even my own son is not exempt from this.
Oh man, does he know? Oh damn. This is interesting.
However, before I intervene, I want to see her plan take shape. My hand should only be played as a final measure.
I need to take this big creepy grin off my face, but I can't. He's so cool.
The old give way to the new. It's the way of the world. But for us Montellis, the courage to break from the past matters far more than clinging to it.
I also really want a character quest that goes into his past, because look how hot he is as an older man. Can you imagine how hot he probably was like years ago? Like this, oh, this dude.
So I ask you this favor. When the time is right, give this to her. She'll need it.
Ooh. It's a little tricky, but you're lucky to have my expertise. This terminal is defunct, but I've retrieved all its data, even the overwritten and isolated bits.
You mean data was erased from it?
The terminal has been tampered with, but nothing was intentionally erased. It seems they wanted to overwrite the data to avoid detection. I can show you. Do you have a terminal? I'll send over the data so you can see for yourself.
These records.
I assume you've taken care of Bennett's body.
Oh. Oh my god. Just the pure evidence. Okay, wow.
We dumped him in the tacit Discord zone overnight. We'll claim he was killed by those monsters tomorrow morning.
Oh shit.
Sir, are you sure? Are we really going to work with the Order? Have they made you kill one of our own?
We're in too deep now. Handing over the data module to the Order will cement our position as an ally of the authorities. We'll replace the Thessalias.
Oh shit.
The other resonators in the city are irrelevant. And Bennett, I would have taken care of him regardless.
Oh, you bitch. I knew he looked too evil.
He knew too much. He deserved it for pursuing the Scarlet Velvet matter. Anyone who gets in my way shall meet the same fate.
Well, shit. Carlotta is potentially in a lot of trouble.
Yes, sir. We all stood together on that stormy night. Each one of us losing someone dear. And we all share the desire for our family to find an easier path forward. The best way to avoid sacrifice isn't fighting, but aligning ourselves with superior powers and knowing when to yield. You may have left the family, and I should expect no more favors from you. But I ask this of you one last time. Please, put this terminal in Carlotta's hands.
Of course he was working for him.
What's in it? Carlotta? What will happen to her?
Nothing, save for the standard location tracking data every terminal holds. In 3 days, I'll be negotiating on behalf of the family with the Order. I just want to make sure Carlotta doesn't interfere in the meantime. She'll be given a chance to join our side. I promise. Think about Bennett. If you take care of this, I will overlook what he stole and let it be a thing of the past. I know you care more about your late friend than you're willing to admit.
Oh.
Unbelievable. What is Capello even thinking? Killing one of our own? It's a complete betrayal of our family. I must record all this madness with something. My terminal. No, it's too risky. Wait, I have Bennett's body. Nobody's going to pay attention to a dead man's terminal. I'll record it, then overwrite with new data. I have to keep this record well, in case I also...
That terminal was also part of Capello's schemes. They set a trap in the docks. Carlotta, I can't reach her now. I must go check on her immediately.
A trap? Wait, sir. Wouldn't Lady Carlotta be in danger? I don't think that's part of your plan. Are you really letting her face this by herself?
She's already there, so why bother? I trust Carlotta and our esteemed guest. It is a trap, but also an opportunity for her to mature.
And to be fair, because Capello is no longer going to be heir to the family most likely after this, Carlotta probably is. So, probably a good testing opportunity, I guess. And Carlotta can take care of herself, let's be honest. See if we can't go and help. In the meantime, Carlotta is seeing fragments of her past in a mysterious...
What is that?
...way.
The family will shield you.
Ooh, what is this?
Realm of Ego, mirrors in the mirror. Behind the mirror lies a realm where illusions of the past intertwine with reality, and I'm getting told off by the game. Yet the path ahead leads to a completely different destiny. Look! You made the quest long, Kuro! Stop telling me off! If you ever want me to catch up, I have to play for more than 3 hours, okay? I'm sorry.
These flashbacks. Could it be from touching that mirror? Energy crystals made into a mirror with pre-made Sonoro inside. A sly trap. This Sonoro, the docks, Bennett's terminal, These masterless echoes have turned hostile. The frequency fluctuations in this Sonoro seem unstable. I'll have to handle them before I can search the area.
Oh god, she's so fun to play. I really regret not getting her. I'm gonna have to get her, I think.
Still recognize me? Brilliance lights the way! Improvise. Running won't save you. The world is mine!
Oh, there's someone a little bit toughed up here, it looks like. Hello!
Surrender! Take this! Can you keep up? You will yield. Victory favors me.
Oh, damn. Whoa. Oh. Thanks very much.
This craftsmanship. A wise investment.
Oh, there's another one over there. Oh, I have to do this.
Quickly and swiftly.
Looks like I have to do this anyway. Oh. Didn't even see that. Oops, sorry. Ow. Rude.
Still recognize me?
Nope.
Improvise. Now there's nothing else in my way.
There's a chest up here, though.
All
which
these
I want, so.
obstacles suggest the answer is likely there. I must investigate that mansion. The way out and clues I need may lie within its walls.
Ooh. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Look at this area. Holy
This
shit.
layout and decor seems strikingly similar to our mansion, just with slight differences.
Oh, this is so pretty.
This area, these decorations, the chandelier specifically, were destroyed during the invasion 5 years ago. Am I truly in the past, or trapped in some kind of simulation?
If you're telling me he's adopting that orphan girl from the other side of the family, spare me. Already heard. Actually, I imagine the whole family's caught wind of it by now. Isn't that why we're throwing this rally for her today?
Tell me, how on earth do you stay in the loop, tinkering away at home like that? You must be shocked. Capello's already the heir. So, why on earth did he adopt her?
In the corner of the mansion, Carlotta's gaze is drawn to two members engaged in conversation.
Orphan girl from the other side of the family, adopted by Pedrino. This rally, held for me.
Oh.
The mere touch of the mirror was enough to instantly draw out my memories, experiences, and even passing thoughts, creating this scenario.
Carlotta pauses, trying to make sense of the situation, but one of the members suddenly notices her and begins asking questions, much to her surprise.
Huh. You look a little familiar. Oh, it's you again. What brings you back here?
You shouldn't know me yet. Not at this time.
I don't understand. What time? What are you talking about?
Sorry, please don't mind what I just said. I'm not really sure where I am, why I'm here, or what I need to do.
Actually, I think he meant to say, we just saw you. Just now, about a minute ago. You walked right past us and headed that way.
Yeah, I'm just surprised you're back so soon. By the way, you do look a bit different, don't you? Your outfit. No, it's more the accessories, really. Yours are red, but the person I saw had blue ones on her wrists.
Oh.
Oh, perhaps I'm imagining things.
This must be the person who pulled her into the mirror.
Blue accessories.
I
saw blue accessories on that hand that pulled me inside.
Yeah, it must be that.
I suppose she's the friend who invited me here. Could you tell me where she's gone? I've been left alone since arriving, and I believe I really should meet her.
Perhaps she's just out for a stroll. The preparations are behind schedule due to a mishap. Everyone's waiting for the rally to begin.
Yes, now I remember. The rally didn't start on time because of a lighting malfunction. On the other hand, once the lights are turned on, something may change and it could reveal new clues. Thank you. I think I know where I'm going now.
You're welcome, I suppose. Not that we've done much for you.
I doubt it means much to say this to you, since you only exist in this place, and unlike me, you probably don't need to hear this. But I believe Pedrino took her in because he saw the makings of a true Montelli.
Fancy a wager? I bet.
Ooh. Oh. Check the list. So, tonight's banquet is a big deal. My first time handling something this important. The higher-ups had me and Baralo set the password for the lighting controls, but how do I make sure everything goes according to plan? So, for the first 2 digits, I'll go with the number of trees and chandeliers in the hall. As for the last 2 digits, that's on Baralo. He took forever setting up the balloons. Maybe he's hiding the password in the balloons. It still feels a bit off. Better go and check everything again. 6, 2, 8, 9.
Ooh. All right, Time to check the lobby.
Oh, there he is. The legend himself.
Come over, my child.
Sir, are you talking to me?
Yes. Fret not, Carlotta. Come up to the front, so everyone can see you.
I'm looking at... Oh, hang on. I'll have to try and do a Carlotta voice. Oh, I don't know if I can do that. Okay. I'm looking at what happened 11 years ago. Two entirely different moments are crossing paths right now.
Today is a special day. The beginning of your journey as one of us. As my granddaughter, you will now carry the Montelli name. My name. The family's name. And with it, its privileges and responsibilities.
I knew it. She shares our bloodline.
She is a true Montelli, just like the Padrino.
It's like I'm reliving the past. But this is not exactly how it happened.
Puny little thing. Such a nervous look to her.
Isn't she from the lesser side of the family? And a girl at that. Why her? What makes her worthy of the Montelli name?
My thoughts exactly. I failed to see how she could possibly belong to our ranks, let alone carry the family name.
Wow. What a bunch of arseholes. Alright. Ooh. Ooh, whoa!
It was you.
Oh, let's see this design.
Recognition. Praise. Glory. Isn't that what you want?
Hang on. Whoa! Whoa! We better get this alternate design version. Oh my god, she looks awesome. Love it.
Stay here, and you'll have all of that.
They should really do an alternate version, like, of this, like, for, like, a skin for her. Oh my god.
Oh, so eerie.
Ooh. Whoa.
Is that the exit?
Or is it just deeper in? Nope. Deeper in, I think. Ooh, the Mirrorverse version is cool.
Am I in the court? Have I left that scenario already? Now the question is, what moment from my past does this represent? No, these decorations, they aren't real, even if they appear to be. How do I leave this place? Leave? But didn't you just follow me here? Cut the nonsense. You were the one who brought me into this scenario. Ugh, fine. But why should I tell you?
Evil Carlotta is kind of a vibe, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god, she looks so cool.
True, I brought you here. But remember, I am a product of your own making. Your memories, your desires, your fantasies. From this moment on, I am also Carlotta Montelli. We will share the same past, present, and perhaps even future. Don't pretend we're alike in any way. And keep the Montelli name out of your filthy mouth. Oh, right. How could I forget? You worked so hard to earn the illustrious Montelli name back then. And this was your humble abode, correct? A poor little girl from the forgotten side of the family, trying desperately to fit in with the grandeur of her new home, fearing abandonment, and playing the part of a proper lady. You're a star in the ballroom, a top investor at the auction house, but your true talent, being the family's favorite weapon, carrying out orders without question. Is that all you live for?
Oh, do you know what? I was really hoping they were going to get into this with her story, and they are! Yes! Character development! Love it! Oh, this is making me happy!
I thought you'd be thrilled with what I'm offering you. Acceptance, validation, indispensability. Did you see how everyone adored you? Isn't this a dream come true?
Oh, this evil Carlotta is so cool. I'm really liking her. The voice still fits really well for an evil character, by the way. Kind of love it.
Ooh. Oh, planning to shoot me again? Don't bother. This scenario is born from your consciousness, and it's also my domain. Since the frequencies here can be shattered, they can also be brought together again. Why not try shooting yourself? Perhaps that will work.
Oh, damn.
Don't be so quick to deny it. If you truly never craved acceptance and recognition, would I even exist? Since praise and affirmation aren't enough for you, I'll give you a chance to prove yourself. Show me how much your sweat and tears are worth.
Okay, I'm just gonna say right now, we better get to fight the mirror self. We had better get to fight the mirror self, or I'm gonna be pissed off.
Still recognize me?
Like, don't get. Oh, I mean, at least she stood there clapping. That's still something. We better get to fight her.
Brilliance lights the way. The world is mine.
We better get to fight her, or else.
Nice work. But this is only the beginning. You must be dying to know which part of the past this is. Would you like a little hint?
The wind abruptly ceases, leaving Carlotta enveloped in an oppressive, humid stillness tinged with a metallic scent. She gazes up at the overcast sky, a haunting memory of that fateful rain-soaked evening resurfaces, one that she desperately tried to leave behind.
Blood debts will catch up with those who have to pay. The storm is coming. Ah, now you remember. I knew you'd never forget. The rain that night never ceased in your heart.
Help! Help! Oh, damn it! This is a trap! They've taken what's ours! In the name of the Montellis, this won't go unpunished.
Did you hear that? Oh, the panic in their voice. How they must be begging for a capable leader to come and save the day. quickly and swiftly. Ha! Take this! Ha! Ha! You've crossed the wrong person. You will yield.
Gosh, she's just so fun to play. Honestly. Oh god, they really did murder people, huh? Shit.
Can you keep up?
3 key areas have been hit one after another. South 2nd Block, West End Dock, and our headquarters. Intel says the Phasalias are gearing up for another hit on our headquarters. As usual, we can expect the Order to turn a blind eye. They ambushed Father first before we did anything to them. It is beyond unforgivable.
We're running out of time. Capolo, we need a plan before Padrino wakes up. Call for reinforcements from the East End. It's risky, but if they don't smell our manpower shortage, we might just make it through.
No, we shouldn't do that. The Phasalias were keeping an eye on our other territories.
No, we're not doing that. They can take the West End. Our men will retreat to headquarters.
Why? They're tough, but we're no pushovers either. We earned our turf fair and square. Why should we back down now? When Padrino eventually wakes, how do you plan to explain that we have let his and the entire family's efforts go to waste?
But we still risk exposing the location of our headquarters. It's all about predicting their moves and keeping ours hidden.
What about you, Carlotta? What do you think?
Once again, this deviates from my past experience. Well, I'll point them down the right path this time. We'll hit their base. Our people on the East End, the South 2nd Block, and the Dock will stay put to give the impression we know nothing. Then we'll send our main forces to where the Phasalias keep their echoes. The trade routes mean nothing compared to that. As they know what we value most, we need to demand something of equal worth from them as our bargaining chip.
Is this really going to work?
We can't afford to lose our people. Everything else, even the mansion, are simply assets. I'll cover the rear.
So this is showing, like, how she's grown and changed as a character from, like, previous decisions that she had, like, made.
Found your weak spot. Still recognize me? Glory demands more.
Oh, shit.
Still recognize me? A new era awaits. Can you keep up?
Damn. God, I wish I had a Carlotta that was like this strong.
Running won't save you.
But I don't. I just got a Ling Yang instead. Oh my god, the devastation I feel at this. She's so cool.
The stage is set. Can you keep up?
Oi.
The world is mine. Quickly and swiftly. Masterpiece complete.
Oh. Ow.
Still recognize me? Surrender. Can you? Brilliance lights the way. Victory favors me. Running won't save you. Wow. Look at you with your brilliant plan. So clever. It could have saved us from our humiliating defeat. And of course, you didn't just come up with it because you knew what happened. No. That idea has been brewing in your mind since that very day. How does it feel to finally have your dismissed plan validated? Back then, no one bothered to ask for your input, did they? The big shots like Capello and those old-timers couldn't care less. The family ended up making the worst possible choice. They called for reinforcements, depleting resources in both headquarters and the East End.
No. Cynthia. Look at me. Please. Why is this happening? At the West End, it's all my fault. I should have been more careful. Oh, you're the only family I have left. The Montelli's motto is enterprise. But there's no end to this enterprise. No end to the ambition. No end to chasing wealth. How much more do we have to lose?
In the end, your dear grandfather had to step in and fix the mess you all made. The plan advanced, but the dead were forever gone. It stands as the greatest tragedy in our family's history. With that blood debt haunting you, you became the sharpest blade, working harder than ever to protect the family's interests. And Capello? Did he think of seeking the Order's protection after that? When it became painfully clear that his power alone couldn't secure his ambitions. Come to think of it, what's so wrong with that? Sacrifices are inevitable, and someone must bear the burden. By doing so, the family's interests can be preserved. Is this not the balance you wish to maintain? You were never meant to make decisions for the family. Do you really have what it takes to reshape the order of things? No matter what you say, I must stop him. Why? Didn't I just show you a better future than what you face now? Merely an illusion of your making. My choices may have altered the outcome, but it's impossible to prove now. The past is set in stone. We only have one path before us. Yes, the cold rain from that night still haunts us. But we cannot be shackled by the past. I might not be in charge, but my principles are clear. Every action I take is for the benefit of the family. I must leave here and stop Capello. Whatever the consequence. You're unshakable, aren't you? So you've made up your mind already. Our negotiations have reached a dead end. Then I'll need to try something else to make you stay.
Oh. Well, putting us in a maze kind of does it. Damn, that was such a good scene. And like seeing like the history and why she is the way that she is, and the fact that she really up until a point was never truly valued as a member of the family, because she was like from a lesser part of the family and adopted. So they never really valued her up until a closer point to this, where she really had to work hard to be acknowledged by them. Go right. So that's like really interesting and really good backstory.
Left. You should have gone left. Wait. Or maybe not.
Yeah, I'm not listening to that twat.
Think it over. I told you before.
Wrong. Wrong again. Do you really think you can choose the right path? Stay. Let's get lost in this maze together, from one window to another. I'll keep you company.
Do you truly think you are worthy of the Montelli name?
I'm just gonna keep going right.
Just give up. What an embarrassing sight. What is so painful to watch? You might have another chance up ahead.
Yes, that's right. Keep moving forward. You're getting close.
See, I'm getting new shit.
Ahead. Don't doubt yourself.
I'm not doubting myself. I'm gonna keep going right.
Don't you see? This is what happens when you choose the wrong path and back the wrong horse.
Oh, it's creepy. It's almost like a horror game.
Will be far greater than you thought. Why do you always end up on the losing team?
No, not this way, Piccolina. You should try another way.
The one person I want to trust.
Choose wisely. You still have a chance to make things right.
The choice seemed endless, yet you seem to notice a path that's never been taken, not left, not right, but something entirely different. Do I? Turn back where you started, just like you rediscovered your old self. Oh. Oh, shit. There we go.
That was a cute little fight scene. Oh! God damn it. It does kind of make me ship these two. I mean, Shorekeeper is obviously #1 choice for wifey, but Carlotta is #2. Carlotta is #2. And if I get to pick one per region, even better. I'm not joking. I might have to do it like that. Just pick one per area that we go to in the game. Like version 1, Shorekeeper. Version 2, Carlotta. Version 3, who knows? But I am kind of serious, I'm not gonna lie to you.
I was worried you might be in danger.
Cute.
Also, I'm here to deliver this. The gun was always there. You earned the right to use it the moment you chose to act on your own accord. Looks like you've made up your mind.
The Padrino's gun never leaves his side. If he places it within your reach, it can only mean one thing. You've been entrusted with the authority to act in the name of Montelli. Now, whether it fires and where it aims, the choice is mine alone.
That was badass as hell. That's cool. That's a cool, like, principle that they have. Clearly he trusts her judgment and where she's going with this. And he did say even against his own son. And I mean, his son is not acting in the interest of the Montellis. So he clearly trusts Carlotta to help right this wrong.
I am merely a blade made for killing. Am I really qualified to change the status quo?
Why won't you obey my orders?
I'm getting old. We should take the easier approach.
If we can make other people pay the price. It's so creepy, I love it. Oh my god, this quest. I love this quest, holy fuck.
Why can't you just give in to me and stay here?
Accept that. They had the opportunity to just let us fight Carlotta. That would have been dope. Or give us a design of like a corrupted Carlotta. This is fine, but I would have preferred if they'd actually just let us fight Carlotta. That would have been cooler.
Swift and resolute. Moment of resonance.
They had the opportunity to do something cool here and they didn't. But I forgive them because this quest has been really good. But like, if you're gonna give us like a peak Carlotta design, just let us fight Carlotta, you know? This is just annoying. I've said this before, I don't understand why this game is not doing personalized bosses for these character stories. When they do it for Kuro, like Kuro do it for PGR. I don't understand why they're not doing it in this.
The world is mine. How did you let go of confusion and doubt so easily? Those were your true feelings. You and I. What makes us so different? Brother, care for a story?
Wow, she didn't even like address her. Oh my god.
A story about why a certain girl was adopted. Prayer alone offers no salvation. In the face of survival, creed becomes meaningless.
How dare she eat the tribute? Nanny always said that food is for tribute. It's not for eating.
You're a bad girl. I'm telling Nanny.
Who would have thought? She's a Montelli after all. The hall is in chaos. Yet she clings to her weapon. What a monster!
This suits a Montelli well. Repurposing decoration into a weapon, defying indoctrination to chart the course forward. Her blood runs with the same fierce will as ours. Come with me. The family will shield you and open your eyes to a new world. You will rise to become a true Montelli.
God damn. This is how you do a character quest. My god. You can tell Carlotta's definitely a fave. Oh my god. This is how you do a character story. Oh my god. Wow. This is good. This is fucking good. Like, oh man. Oh, I've got a lot of good things to say about this. Oh, when we eventually finish it, because it's also quite long, but that's fine. I'm happy with like long story, and it's going into detail and stuff about the Montellis, which is all like awesome lore to learn about, and it's so key to this anyway. And also because we've got the vault and stuff coming up in 2.1, this is like gonna be good to know the current state of the family, because that could impact that quest, you know, potentially anyway. If there's about to be an upset in the family, you know, which I'm guessing there is going to be, Capello's gonna be in trouble. You tell Carlotta what you learned from the recovered terminal data.
I see. So Duncan was in the dark about the real cause of Bennett's death. He simply wanted to protect his friend's reputation, and Capello used that. Duncan gave us a rigged terminal to cover Bennett's debt, clearing his name. Capello couldn't have tampered with the terminal data himself, or he would have found the information hidden beneath the overwrites. He simply laid a trap at the dock that Bennett visited. I can empathize with Duncan, even to some extent Capello. They're driven by a desire for safety and stability. Tempting future even for me. We will never achieve that by surrendering ourselves to the Order. From the very beginning, our paths diverged. To yield to them now means giving up even more. And once we lose our grip, we'll no longer have the luxury of refusal. Grandfather and the others have already paved the way. I will follow their lead and chart a course towards a brighter tomorrow. For our family and all of Raguuna. Wealth and power will safeguard our freedom. While freedom, in turn, will nurture wealth and power. The Montelli family is set to break the Order's suffocating hold and lead Raguuna towards a wider horizon, embracing Septimont, Huanglong, and other countries. And through it all, we will never forget who we are.
Ooh, could that be like the next area? I've never heard Septimont before. Interesting. Ooh. We've obviously got a while before that, but that's very exciting.
The family exists to accomplish what one cannot, and withstand the winds of fate. This is the future I envision for the Montellis.
What do you plan to do next?
Like I said, we seize control. An all-out war with the Order isn't a wise move. Rather than blindly tailing Capello in search of a hidden data module, let's take control and have him come to us. Scarlet Velvet mentioned they need a formal reply, and we can deliver that. Care to help me give them an unforgettable response in 2 days?
We're taking the initiative. I like it. Have him come to us. That makes things interesting.
Can you hear me? Just checking your location. Have you reached the spot, my clever accomplice?
Everything's going according to plan.
Perfect. Remember to be stealthy. Scarlet Velvet and my operatives are positioned in all the streets around the venue. Should anything go awry, I'll set Plan B in motion. The venue only has one entrance. I've arranged for a handler to get you in. You'll go in first and then help me slip in without drawing attention.
Oh, the upstairs parlor is off limits, reserved for a private event.
Boss wanted a batch of gifts for our business partner.
Yeah. Now that you mentioned it, yes, they did tell me about that. But weren't you supposed to arrive half an hour later?
Half an hour is enough for me.
What was that?
Oh, I mean, I thought it was good to come here half an hour early.
You do have a point, but it's a special day. I need to confirm everyone's identity. What's your code name? Show me your token.
Where's the promised handler? He should be here by now.
Hey, Tulip! Why are you still standing there? Come here. Boss just asked for you.
A visitor slyly palms a tulip coin behind the gesture in his shadow. You discreetly accept it and present it as proof of identity.
A tulip coin. I remember you. You work at the vault, don't you? We had a drink at Margarita's.
Don't tell me you've already forgotten me.
No wonder you arrived early. You people at the vault are always one step ahead.
Yeah, we can talk after getting the job done. Now hurry up. We'll deliver the gifts together.
Alright, in we go.
Have you made it inside? This area is under surveillance. On either side of the main stage, you should see something that looks like a control panel. Operate it to disable the cameras, then place the gems I made with my forte into position.
Oh, I love a good puzzle. Okay, let's take this one around this way. Oh, don't mind me. Don't mind me. Just really obviously. Oops.
Excuse me. Thank you.
How did it go? Any issues?
None.
Everything's fine. Just got to the place we agreed on.
Okay, place Carlotta's gems around the square. Got it.
Back window done.
Right, maybe say a bit quieter. Back window done! Oops, sorry.
Blind spot, done. Main hall, 5 o'clock. Done. The front of the hall.
It's a bit obvious, isn't it? Maybe put them like behind the bench.
And the time we planned is drawing near. How's it going on your end?
I'm out of the mirror and the jam is set up. Capello actually inspired this plan. Otherwise we wouldn't have been able to infiltrate. The Order's agents have taken the bait and are at the location. Blue Rain and Retriever are primed for action. We'll head out at the chime of the hour.
Nearly go time. The Order's men should be here. Double check everything.
We should talk, Capello.
You! Why are you here?
Your guests won't be showing up
She
today.
just bitch slapped that man so hard. Yes, Carlotta, let's go. What a legend.
Carlotta. Looks like you've pieced together the whole story. So it was your crew who tipped us off about changing the time and place for the deal yesterday. Let me guess. You fed the same line to the Order, didn't you? Playing both sides, setting yourself up nicely. But something doesn't add up. You couldn't have pulled this off alone.
Capello's promise of safety and comfort are nothing but a sham. He's been using our family as pawns, making them pay the ultimate price. Bennett was just one of his victims. He didn't fall at the hands of tacit discords, but to Capello himself. His body was disposed of outside the city's limits. The truth is, Bennett never betrayed us.
Oh wow, I love the way they've done this. Oh, this is gorgeous. Oh my god, this art style is stunning. Wow. Wow. This art style is gorgeous. So gorgeous the way they've like framed it. Wow.
The path of the Montelli family is one of unity. We stand together, leaving no one behind. I can't promise there won't be more losses, but I will prioritize the welfare of every member. I do not take sacrifice lightly. Now, will you continue down this path? Or will you align with our cause for Bennett's sake and your own?
Trust built on deception always comes back to haunt you. You're getting what you deserve.
Now that you've lost both the goods and your trading partners, this is your last chance to bow out gracefully.
Bow out gracefully? Do you think I still care about saving face at this point? My only regret is not being ruthless enough. I should have cut you loose earlier, making you pay the price like the others who crossed me.
Oh, you've betrayed your family's ideals.
And what of it? You'll never understand. We lack the power to protect everyone, So what's wrong with seeking a powerful ally? Why not align ourselves with those who share my true goal?
Because it's not just that, though. You're like killing family members who don't agree with that. And that's not what the Montellis are about.
You're right. I've crossed the line. But I can still salvage this if I take you out and reclaim that data module.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen, mate. Good luck with that.
Everyone, capture them!
Time to leave.
Copy.
Ow.
Fall for me, will you? Then, let's fall together.
Oh, damn! Fall for me with you! Carlotta, my god, they are pushing this. Oh my god. If I wasn't so invested, see, if Shorekeeper did not exist, this would be number one.
Scarlet Velvet's people have secured Duncan and will bring him to a safe house. He'll return after everything's settled. Regarding the Order, I tasked Blue Rain and Retriever to pose as Capello's agents and declare the cooperation null and void. No data module, no explanation or any follow-up. Capello is already a lost cause. The Order will realize this soon enough. The rain's back. I remember telling Grandfather how I hated the rainy season. I once saw rain as a bad omen in Raguuna. When it rains, it's easier to wash away bloodstains. That's why acts of revenge usually happen on such days. But today's rain feels different. As it falls, the troubles of yesterday are washed away. I feel calm. Like I've found my true self again. My present and my future are now in my own hands.
Well done, Carlotta. Thank you, Rover.
She was stepping forward. Whoa. Oh my god. Oh. Playable where?
My girl could not have accomplished this without your assistance.
Oh. Oh.
She's capable enough in her own right.
I had faith in you too, but you surpassed my expectations. It appears I underestimated the potential that you possess when working together.
What you just said. Looks like someone's been keeping secrets from me, huh? I've been curious. You entered that scenario and delivered his gun to me. How Did you earn my grandfather's trust so soon?
That's a story between the two of us.
The nerve. Fine. Since we make such a good team, I'll let it slide for now.
Capello and his lackeys will face the consequences of their actions. Our code is simple. Vengeance for blood. Death for life. No one is exempt.
Oh man, that is so brutal, and it's his own son as well. Like, that must be like really hard.
There's a lot at play here. It will require some effort and a true Montelli at my side to handle it.
I see. I'll take care of the rest. But before that...
Are you leaving?
Yes. What, miss me already?
Well, maybe a little.
No need to feel sad about parting, for each goodbye brings us closer to the next hello. That's my favorite way to think of it. A countdown to our next reunion. With Capello ousted, the family needs someone to fill his shoes. I must assist my grandfather through this tumultuous transition. There's no one else to do it.
Oh wow. Oh, look at the rainbow and everything. Very fitting. Let's be honest. I love it.
Thank you, Rover. As my grandfather said, things couldn't have gone so smoothly without your help and support. Now that the dust has settled,
the rainbow.
You no longer need to stay with me as Cat's Eye of the Montelli family. But still, I want you to have this. As I said, every member gets a token that matches their codename. Though you already have a pair of cat's eyes, please accept this as a token of my appreciation. No, this gem wasn't crafted by my forte. I chose it just for you.
Oh.
I know someone like you won't stay just for me. And joining the Montelli family might not be in your plans just yet. But I'll keep this code name for you, Cat's Eye. The first and only member to receive my personal invitation.
I feel like she's just proposed. Oh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, what a fuck. That is how you do a fucking character quest. Oh my gosh.
In Montelli, each member has an item corresponding to their codename. Carlotta may have been preparing this gift for you from the moment she was captivated by your golden eyes and offered you the name Cat's Eye. Although you didn't intend to officially join Montelli, you know that she will forever keep this codename for you, Cat's Eye, the first and only member to receive Opal's personal invitation. Oh. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my gosh. Also interesting that we've had 2 items, actually. Because I was going to say, we had one for Rokia that was, like, about our eyes as well. Oh my gosh. Okay, and do you know what's even better? I've caught up in a game! Ah! Not that that's gonna last for very long, because obviously 2.1's coming out, but I've actually caught up. Honestly, not gonna lie to you, that Carlotta quest might be the best quest in the game.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like it just ticks all the boxes for what you want for a character quest. It had an interesting story. It added to lore that you already had from Raguuna. And what was kind of going on in the Montelli family. We got more context for who the character is. We also learned about their past. We had character development. We had development between her and the MC as well. And it established future stuff for her that then can be built upon. Like, I feel like it just had all the right things in this quest that you want from a character quest. That might be one of the best ones in the game, if not the best one. The Encore one was incredibly emotional. That one's been my number one for a while. But I feel that this quest just really, especially that whole scene with Carlotta going through the mirror with that alternate version of herself, that was so good. And the voice acting was just so incredible for that scene. And then having it that we were kind of learning about her past and her as a Montelli and how she was developing as a Montelli. Like, I worried, in all honesty, about Carlotta's quest, because I was a bit worried that they were going to go down her sort of falling for the Rover route, because I think after this quest, it's undeniable that she is in love with the Rover. 100%. It's undeniable that she is. Like, she absolutely is. And Grandpa approves, which I love. But I think that I love that it focused on her and about her as a Montelli and how she got to this point and her feelings about it and her sort of being looked down upon. And it almost is like our impression of her was almost completely different to how she truly felt. And even the things that she is forced to do as a member of the Montelli family, you can see how torn up she is about it. Like at the end where he was like, I'm going to need someone by my side and you need to like deal with Capello and stuff. She like gritted her teeth. Like, she genuinely was like gutted that she has to do that, but she is a loyal member of the Montelli family and that is her duty. And you can see why she's so loyal to him and to the Montelli family and how she got to that point and how hard that she's worked to establish herself as this respected member of the family. It's like incredible to see. And I think that they did such a great job with the development of that, with the past being quite tragic, the investigation. It was a bit of back and forth thing, but it was all interesting, and it was great to see the interactions between her and the Rover and these kind of like flirty aspects that you had in it. I thought it was really well done, and I like that it established where she's going and why she maybe isn't going to be in the next part of the story if she's kind of dealing with the Montelli family and what's kind of going on there, and also about how they potentially wanted to side with it, like from Capello, wanted to side with like the Order to try and like reclaim some power back and stuff, and how that and the Thessalias have been working and how that's been going against the Montellis. Like, seeing that dynamic, we obviously saw a little bit of that in the main story, but actually seeing how strong this coordination between the Order and the Thessalia family was really fascinating, because we didn't really get to see much of the Thessalia family, and we didn't really get to see too much of them in this, but we got to find out more about that power, that having that connection between them and the Order, how much power that brought them. And you could see how the Montelli family was partially defeated by that, and that they aren't just this all strong presence in Raguuna. They've really had to fight to keep this presence there. So it was just super fascinating to see these kind of family dynamics. I think all the voice acting was so solid. It was all brilliant. I think they did a great job. And I love that the Montelli family, they picked voice actors with that same kind of posh tone. I liked the fact that between like Francesco, her and her uncle, they all had that similar kind of upper class tone to them. I liked the fact that they kept that, and it was kind of the same, and it kind of showed how they lived, and the fact that she has had to like adapt to that and grow into that, which I think was kind of fascinating. I think the only thing it would have been interesting to learn a little bit about is why she was essentially an orphan and what it kind of meant to be from a different branch of the family. So I'm presuming that her and her grandfather aren't technically related by... Well, they will be related by blood because she is a member of the Montelli family, but he's not actually her grandfather, I'm presuming. Because I thought, oh, well, maybe that was like Capello's brother or sister was one of her parents, and then they kind of got together with someone else and that was the connection, but they didn't really say anything about her actual parents and stuff, so they didn't really dive into the lore with that. But potentially there might be some stuff in her actual character notes and stuff, but I feel like that is okay. Like, I feel like we definitely got a lot. I think the only thing that would have elevated this quest for me is if you actually got to fight the evil version of Carlotta. It seems like such a shame to have such a peak design for a character and then just cover them with an enemy that we already know. Like, just no. Like, they genuinely should have just either had her fight this version or had her, I don't know, like, have something happen and just fight like a more interesting design for a character. Like, it just seems, I'm gonna say it, a little bit lazy that Kuro are not coming up with bosses that are catered to the character quests, because it would be so much more interesting. Even if he just did it every so often, like, this one is the best example of, like, an opportunity to do that. Like, she was right there. She was literally the boss we fought and they still covered it with a skin. That was so gutting to me. I was like, why? Why would you do that? It just, no. Like, they just need to give us those fights. So I really hope, and I'm going to put that in feedback as well. I'm going to put that in feedback to them, because I think they actually need to do it. I think it's so important that we don't just fight generic enemies, that we can fight anywhere. Like, in circumstances like this, when they actually give you that enemy, just let us fight them. Just actually, like, for example, in the Ling Yang quest we did earlier, I didn't mind it as much in that. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. It's not a problem. But, like, in this one, we literally had her right there. Just let us fight her. Like, what's the why is that such a problem? You already have the actual battle stuff available because she's a playable character, so just use that. It's not even, I don't even know that it would be that hard. So yeah, I just kind of wish they would sort of do that and let us, like, actually fight some of these enemies. Because if they did similar things in, like, the Camellia quest, that we could have fought a version of her, that would have been quite interesting, like the past version of her or something. They did it in like Yinlin's quest, we could have fought like a puppet or like a more interesting puppet, or like even the puppet master dude, we could have potentially fought him. Chang Li's quest, I think that one wasn't too bad. I think some of them were okay, but yeah, I think they've definitely missed out on some opportunities to do some interesting bosses and interesting fights. And yeah, I just kind of wish they would sort of like think about doing it, because I think it would really add something to the character quests and it would make them like a lot cooler. You know, it'd be so cool to have some of these boss fights like catered like this. It'd just be really cool. So yeah, I'm definitely going to give that as feedback. But overall, that was definitely one of the best quests in the game, if not the best quest in the game. I love how much more it gave us to the lore. I love the development of the character. Carlotta is absolutely in love with the rover. That is a fact. I think characters that I would love to see character quests for coming up in the future, or if they're just going to kind of go back to previous characters, I would love to see Shorekeeper have one, but that's just because I want more Shorekeeper lore. Zhangling Yao, I really would love one of him, because I feel like his kind of bit that they did with him was only that quest that you can't even go back and play, which is absolutely devastating. So either they need to make that a quest that you can go back and play and not a limited time event, or they need to give him like a new bit of story, because we deserve it. I wish they'd give some of the 4-star characters, like Yang Yang, apparently in the beta version, she actually had a story quest. Like Yang Yang, they could definitely give a story quest to. Danjin, I think, was another one people were saying they really wanted a story quest for. I mean, even Cal Cacharo, sorry, saying that, basically Cal, even Cal, like, they should give him a character story. Like, there are so many characters that we have playable that we've literally had like no story for. I think they've definitely got some good chances to go back and do some really good stories, and I hope they do start to either do that or consider doing that. I know the next one we're going to be getting is Brant. I don't think Phoebe's getting one. I think because Phoebe's story is going to be part of the main kind of next 2.1 story, because that's what it seems to be, because they said the next one is going to be Brant. So I'm looking forward to the Brant one, but this was really strong, like, wow. And I feel like the Ling Yang quest, I feel like because of the interactive elements of it, and also I did really like the cutscene at the end, I don't think that even held that badly against this quest. Is it as good as this quest? Absolutely not. There was definitely issues with it, and you could, you know, but it's not the worst quest out of them all for me, in all honesty. What would be I don't know, I feel like I need to do a tier list. I might do a tier list with the Brant quest. Let me just see which one I think might be the worst. I
think my least favorite quests up to this point, it would either have to be the Yinlin quest because of the potential. Like, the potential that quest could have been. For me, I felt like it was such a missed opportunity. And I feel like the character of Yinlin, I don't think was that likable. Or the Camellia quest, which I feel like is a real hot take, but I honestly just did not like how fixated around the rover it was. I think that I really like using Camellia. She's obviously one of the characters I use all the time, but I feel like her story quest was just too focused on the rover, and I really wanted to see how she could develop as a character outside of the rover, and they just focus too much on that. I think that this showed perfectly how you can have a character in love with the rover, but they can still have their own individual story, and it's not based about the rover. And I think with the Camellia story, they definitely could have done a better job at telling that without the hyperfixation on the rover and everything being about the rover, because it just wasn't necessary. It would have been great if they could have explored Camellia as a character outside of the rover, and that's what I really hope if they go back to doing part 2s of story quests that they'll do with her character. But I think this was a great example of how to build a character that clearly has feelings for the rover, but also is capable of having duties and a life outside of them and could still have those feelings and balance it super duper well. So for me, 100%. Shorekeeper is number 1 wifey, and then it's Carlotta. 100%. And if I get to pick per region, Carlotta is number 1 for this region. So, and then the best quest, either this one or Encore's still. But maybe with the Brant quest, I'll do a tier list because, yeah, things have been shaken up. Things have been shaken up by this quest. Honestly, goddamn. And Ling Yang's is definitely not the worst. Like, maybe like the 3rd worst. But like, even then, it was still good. I still really liked that. Anyways, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my foray into the Montelli family and the Carlotta lore and Ling Yang as well, because I enjoyed that too. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe for more Wuthering Waves content on this channel. And we also have a Discord if you want to know when videos are going up and things like that. And yeah, now that we're all caught up, I will try and keep on top of it and release it when it comes out, so then we can just, I'm up to date, which is great, so yay! Just need to 100% the areas and stuff. But yeah, if you want to see a tier list of all the characters, all the character quests, let me know, and I'm happy to do one of those as well. Thank you for watching, everyone, and if you like the video, like, subscribe as well, that'd be cool. Catch you later. Bye!